All right, everyone. Hello. Let me go ahead and take the music off. Let me make sure video and sound is okay. Video is good. Audio. Okay. All right, everyone. Randy, I was hoping you would join. Let me know if it's okay to open it. All right, everyone. I am so excited. I know you all are excited. We're going to do roll call in just a second. For anybody new here, please allow me. Already started. For anybody new here, please allow me to introduce myself. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. I know I am streaming on multiple platforms, but I am pleased to finally be able to bring you all my experience at the TLA meetup in San Diego. So if you don't know who I am, it's not a mucho gusto. But speaking of mucho gusto, well, it is very nice to meet you. Welcome. We are the family friendly, happy, wholesome side of YouTube. Now, today is a very special day for our one and only lead attorney. It is actually his birthday. So if you want to drop a happy birthday lead in the chat, or if you reach out to him, today is his actual birthday. I'm sure he'll be celebrating all weekend, but I just wanted to, thank TLA for permission to share. And I want to give you all a couple disclaimers and just set the stage for what I am going to share with you all. First of all, apologies for the time change. I had it at 8 p.m. Eastern, but I forgot. I think we'll have mastermind tonight. I don't know, but we will sit back, relax, and enjoy. So my channel is a cooking channel, and you all know I'm a proud student of the lead attorney. So whenever I'm in the kitchen, I bring you all in there with me, and I usually stream every day. However, if I'm not in the kitchen, when I'm on the road or if I have a special event, you all like for me to bring you with me, and we do these types of streams, which is the dining documentary. So clearly, I like the snacks, and what we do is we spend usually the first hour going through the website of the restaurant, taking a look at at the menu, understanding what our options are, making our selections, and then the second hour, we go through my actual pictures and videos so I can share with you all my experience. I know you all have been waiting. Those of you all who are not able to attend. So we are going to get into the pictures, but I do want to just kind of set the stage. My review is going to be dining focused. Now, I did put a poll on my YouTube channel asking you all, if you wanted me to stick just to the snacks or if you wanted me to share more about my actual experience, the end to end. So the San Diego meetup was in California, February 21st and 22nd, 2023. I am in Atlanta, so I went out to the West Coast to be with several of you all and the lead attorney. In case you don't know, I have been following the lead attorney for about a year, and I was actually at his Atlanta meetup about this time last year, his first one. And the video recap is still on my page. It's probably my highest watched video. So if you've seen that video, you understand what I'm going to share with you all today. Now, I will say this. I had to get approval for what I'm going to show you, and I had to limit it to my experience because I don't want to steal anybody's thunder and I don't want to get out ahead of leadership. So, lead attorney, when he gets his internet and everything up and running, he will stream, and there's more that you will see when he wants to share it with you. Likewise, anybody whose pictures that I took, I made sure they were okay with the pictures being shared. And some said, pull this one down, and some were okay. So thank you to lead attorney Brandon L. Jett, Condemnia, and Eric Hall. Okay, so I wanted to just set the stage. We're going to take attendance. That's what we do in my class. If you want to watch from the clouds, you're more than welcome to do that. If you would like to be counted present, you're more than welcome to shout yourself out. And then we're going to get into it. So again, this first hour, we're going to look at the Eventbrite. We're going to start from the beginning and look at the meetup invitation. We're going to look at the restaurant location that we went to, and forgot the escape room, so I'll have to pull that one up. I will be sharing my screen with you and going through it all. You all voted to make this interactive, so feel free to ask questions that you like. I'll try to answer them along the way, but this is my own storytelling. And I probably will do a shortened down version for those who just want to see the pictures and video. I'll probably do that as well. Okay. Let's scroll up. Who do we have here? Starting with Amethyst. Thank you so much for being here, Amethyst. Thank you for the purple hearts. Thank you so much for the hand claps, Christopher Williams. So good to see you in here. We have Inspired One. Been a moment since I've seen you. Welcome. Thank you for coming to class. We got Lisa the housewife. Our San Diego trip ended on a high note with the decision to take the Wives Club public. Lisa is part of the Wives Club. We'll talk a little bit more about that towards the end. We have Afua in the house, a fellow Ghanaian. She says, greetings and salutations, chat. And of course, Madam Maggie. Oh, thank you so much, Madam Maggie. Real Bravado is saying we got to get you monetized ASAP. Now, I'm not sure what channel you're watching on. I have 3 YouTube channels, one of which is monetized. If this was for me, I'm assuming it was. I could be wrong. So Maggie the Substitute Teacher is my cooking channel. That's where it all started. You all have heard me say it so many times when I came across lead attorney and he said, if you're over 35, y'all know I'm 47, you need to start a YouTube channel because you have life experience that people need to know. And I like to say I've been cooking since 1842. I'm the daughter of a retired home economics teacher, so I bring you all in the kitchen with me. Substitutions are my sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free substitutes for the meals that I make. That's my first channel. My second channel is not monetized yet. I have taken several etiquette and elegance classes for my own personal development, and I share that on my second channel, which is Teachable Moments with Maggie. So we talk about lessons learned, case studies, all of that. If you're interested in personal development, I keep that separate from the food. And then my most recent channel that we just spun up is the Wives Club. So there are four ladies that met, including myself, in the Kevin Samuels Patreon. We've been meeting and sharing our lessons learned as former, current, and future wives. That channel is also not monetized, but we're going to get there. So I'm casting on all platforms, and I'm going to drop the link. If anybody wants to share this on your platform while I'm streaming, you're more than welcome to do that, and you can get the super chats as well. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. So thank you, Real Bravado Network. I appreciate you. We got Mona, the moderator, in the house saying, hello, Maggie in class. Hello, my dear. Thank you all for liking the live stream. I know this is going to be a big one, and I appreciate your patience, but we just had to get approval. Don't want to get ahead of leadership. We have UFO Kamikaze in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Good evening. Y'all know him and you love him. Our class cut up. Centennial G says, hey, hey, it's time to get ignorant. You can get ignorant if you would like, but we are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. We have Star Child 18 in the house. My first time seeing you here. Maybe you've been here before. And she says, this is new. So tell me what's new, because I do it all the time. We got Randy in the house. Randy was at the Lead Attorney Meetup, such a sweet, sweet soul, and gave me a gift. And I'm actually going to open it, and we'll look at the content. So I'm so glad that you're here, sweetheart. All right, so you all are saying hello to each other. Centennial G is asking you to subscribe to Auntie. I am your Auntie Maggie. And for Wakanda, I am born in Ghana, but raised in the US. So thank you all so much. Randy says, yes, open it. Okay, when we get to that part of the photos, I will definitely open it. Happy birthday, TLA. Happy birthday. Centennial G says, I tried sending him a gift, but he must be busy with the orthodontist. Okay, so Real Bravado Network says we have Mastermind at 8 p.m. Let me take a look at that. So I'll keep an eye on the clock because I definitely want to get you all your content. I have over 150 pictures. When it came down to just Fogo, I had about 90 pictures. But when you all said that you wanted to see everything, I added a lot more. So let me get to it. I haven't seen the mastermind link drop, so tag me in that post, please. We have Game of Tyrones. Game of Tyrones, I met at the mastermind as well. Happy name day, TLA. It's so nice to meet people behind their YouTube persona, so that is wonderful. Marie is in the house. Marie, our trucker, saying happy birthday, Lee. Centennial G is saying happy birthday. Marie giving us greetings. We got Kia G in the house coming into class. Thank you, my dear. All right, we got Padilla in the house. Afua says Lee shares a birthday with Dad. Real Bravado, you're watching on Teachable Moments. That's probably where I was commenting. But yes, I have 3 channels. Hello to the Mikey story. Peace and blessings. Thank you all for liking the live stream. Lauren, my neighbor, is here. Rosalind is here. Diary of Belle Rose is here. Tracy is here. And all right, so everyone is present in class. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Again, the disclaimer, my experience, and these are the pictures and video that have been approved. There is more to come from lead attorney. I do not want to steal his thunder. All right, so I'm going to start by pulling up the Eventbrite invitation. All right, so you all heard, let me see, share my screen here. Okay, let's go to this tab. All right, so you all may have seen this. All right, so let's make sure we're sharing properly. Okay, so the lead attorney announced I don't know, several weeks ago that he wanted to have another meetup. You all know Gail and love her. She planned the first meetup in Atlanta. I was there. It's still up on my page if you want to watch. Gail and Avi planned this meetup. They did an excellent job. This time they decided to use Eventbrite as far as the tickets. So we're just going to scroll through here. Last time, Gail managed everything through her email. So you all can go to eventbrite.com and follow the lead attorney if you want to. So this is the event. It was scheduled for January 21st, and you can see here. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger for you all so we can see what was proposed. All right, good. All right, so lead attorney meetup in San Diego. And the whole reason we were going to San Diego, I'm sure he'll drop down from the clouds. You all know him and you love him. There are so many high value men in our community, but Brandon L. Jett has been a huge supporter of the lead attorney. And we have a stream sponsor already. Thank you so much, Centennial G, for the $10 super chat. Super chats come to the front of the class. If you the person who gives the biggest super chat, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook Stars, or Instagram Reels is the stream sponsor. So what does he say? Always, as always, beautiful pearls and spirit. Thank you so much, sir. I'll be chill, Maggie. Oh, he's going to behave. Actually, you had a bad couple days, so the cheers and joy are kind of dull. Oh, we'll sit back, relax, and enjoy. Much respect always to your efforts and goals with YouTube. Thank you so much. And thank you for contributing to the Flued Out Fund. So I am going to add Centennial G to the ticker. If anybody would like to be in the ticker, if you want to, I never ask, but you can make your claim for the stream sponsor because my first recap when I wasn't monetized yet is my highest watched video. So if anybody wants some almost free advertising, feel free to shoot your shot. Speaking of shooting shots, so thank you so much, Centennial G. But speaking of that, oh my goodness, it's already started. Keita G is in the house with the 1999 super chat. No comment, no question, just here with the love. So I'm going to update the ticker. Thank you so much, Centennial G. But this recap is brought to you by our one and only Keita G. She is another attorney in the community. Thank you so much for the 1999. What I was going to say is Keita G and Centennial G are contributing to the Flued Out Fund. Speaking of the pearls, those of you all in the mastermind already know, but I'll go ahead and say it here. I have been invited to come to London for a very big YouTuber who has a school. And so I'm getting ready for that in March. Very, very grateful. So thank you all for contributing to the Flued Out Fund. Yes, here I am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello, Jürgen from Germany. Okay, so yes, stay tuned. And whenever I travel, I take you all on the road with me. So if you like this format, I have a playlist called Dining Documentaries, and you'll see everything there. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. Let's take this down. Oh, let's put Keita in the ticker. All right, so we're looking at the Eventbrite. So this is still up there, you all can see. So again, this was over 2 days, January 21st and January 22nd. So there was a dinner on the 21st, which was a Saturday night, and there was an activity on the morning, Sunday morning, the next day. So I flew in on Friday and then flew out, took the red eye Sunday night. So this was a 2-day event. The last time the lead attorney did a meetup, it was one dinner. Speechless already, y'all. I promise I will record an uninterrupted recap for you, but I don't have a soundboard or anything, y'all. I have to shout out Real Bravado Network. part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind and community. He has a reaction channel talking about things that are important to the community and men. He has just dropped $150 for the Flued Out Fund. So Real Bravado Network is now the stream sponsor. Thank you so much, Keita G. Thank you, Centennial G. But we are putting Real Bravado Network in the ticker at $150. Y'all, please, please, please check him out. He's got a great backdrop. It gives you a little bit of nostalgia, a little candle action. Clearly, I don't. But thank you, thank you, thank you. That is incredibly generous. Oh my goodness. Yes, you all know who it is. You all know who it is. I'll be there in March. Okay. Who do we have? Afua says, I'm coming out. Yeah, I'm coming across the pond. Okay, so back to the details from the Eventbrite. So the location was Fogo de Chão in San Diego. So this is a restaurant. You all know it's Lead Attorney's favorite restaurant. Any city that he goes to, he always goes to the Fogo de Chão. So what I did is I literally looked up the address for Fogo de Chão and I picked an Airbnb in the vicinity. I had never been to San Diego before. Lovely city, a little colder than I expected. And I will show you all my Airbnb. I am an Airbnb hostess. I rent out a master suite in my home and I have pretty much a 5-star rating because I love to welcome people. So as a hostess, I get discounts when I want to stay Airbnb. And I had enough Delta Sky miles to get the flight for $11. So thankfully, I was able to make it out there. All right, so let's continue so you all can see from the Eventbrite, this is where we were. All right. So about the event, so we'll just take a quick little read through here. What did they say? It's on. Join us for an exclusive West Coast meetup in San Diego, California, January 21st through 22nd, 2023. We will kick off 2023 with networking and fun within the community. We are bringing this event to one of TLA's most supportive subscribers, Brandon L. Jett. So you all know him and you love him. And I'm actually going to drop this link in the chat. If you all want to make your own meetups and follow this format, it was a huge success. All right, so let's scroll through here. Since I have a cooking channel, I do like to dive into the food. So just forgive me. This will be heavily food related, okay? You will see pictures of people and other things. If you only want to see that, come back in about half an hour, but I'm setting the stage for you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let us continue. So if you've never been to Fogo de Chão, here's what you can expect. So it was dinner at Fogo de Chão in San Diego from 4:30 to 7 p.m. on that Saturday. Now, not everybody arrived on time, but we had a great time. All right, so they have a market table and bar. Basically, all of this is a salad bar. You will see the pictures, but basically, this is the place for the meatitarians. Okay, so if you like meat, they have 16 different cuts of meat walking throughout the restaurant with these gaucho style servers, and I'll show you all of that. But there is a salad bar with soup and rice and other things. I took pictures of the salad bar. I did not partake of the salad bar because it's a lot of food, but I will show you all everything. All right, so what can you expect? There's a salad bar. They have all these different meat selections: filet mignon, ribeye, I don't know what picanha is, lamb, chicken, sausage, and more. And you all will see in the pictures and video, literally you're seated and these people are just walking through, shaving off and carving off the meat until you tell them to stop. So again, this is the place for the meatitarians. All right, what else do they have? They do have traditional Brazilian side. So we had cheese bread, polenta, potatoes, and caramelized bananas. We call them plantains where I come from. And then it also included dessert. We did have key lime pie. We had chocolate cake and cheesecake. And then it included your fountain beverages, coffee and tea. You'll hear TLA say this: if you wanted any alcoholic beverage, that was not included in the fee. I did get an alcoholic beverage on accident. We'll talk about that in a moment, but it was a great selection. There was something for everyone. All right. So that was day one. And then on day two, which was Sunday, the second day of the meetup was an exit game in San Diego. It was a 1 hour adventure game that started at 10 a.m. in the morning. Not everybody showed up at 10 a.m., but we had a great time. The escape room, if you're into one of those like mystery solve kind of things, it's you're put in a room with a countdown, and you have to solve these like riddles and puzzles and different things to be able to escape before the clock strikes zero. Stressful for me, but I did go, so you'll see a little bit about that. All right, so that was day two. And then you can see unofficial activities. These are the two official activities. People already talking about mini meetups. You had a lot of free time to do what you wanted. You could organize on your own. Feel free to network, go out for drinks, or do anything else you like while you're out there. Okay, so that is how it was presented. And is the price in here? It was $150. Okay, so I think it was $150 or $160. I can't remember. But the price, let's just say it was $160. It included your dinner at Fogo, all of the food, and your non alcoholic beverages. And then it also included the escape room entrance fee on Sunday morning. We did have free time to go out on our own. You were on your own for that. All right. Hello, Lily. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So that was how it was advertised. And let's go ahead and take this down. I think we'll just go ahead and get started with the pictures. Now, again, I'll ask, since you all are here, I put a poll and you all wanted to see everything. So I'm going to take you from me arriving to the airport all the way through, and I'll kind of breeze through it. If you guys want to go straight to the meetup, you can let me know in the chat. But I am doing this format because that was the overwhelming response on the poll, and I will do a shorter video where you all can see just the TLA specific activities. All right. Who do we have here? We have Miss Lou Casley in the house. You came in at the right time. Absolutely. All right. So let me go back to the photos. And again, there are a lot. I'm a shutterbug. So I'm going to show you all my experience. All right. So I worked from home on Friday. I worked half a day and then I got my hair done and went straight to the airport. I took a midday flight, and while I was on the plane, I did some work. So I landed Friday evening of the meetup. All right, so let's see. Let me share this tab. Hopefully everything works for you all. All right, so these are my Google photos. Some you have seen, some you have not. So you all wanted me to do, well, not you all, but some of my scholars, since I'm your substitute teacher, they said, pull your hair up, Maggie. So I got a little updo. It was interesting, but I was getting my hair done Friday and then heading out, got our luggage ready to go. We're on the elevator at the airport on our way out. And then I am flying out of Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. All right. So I'm ready to go out there. There's our beautiful garage. We're going up the escalator. Parked off site, and we had what is it called? Like the Sky Train that takes you to where you need to go. So I'm getting there, then I get to the gate. Now, I may have pulled up on two wheels. I did make it. I wanted to get something to eat ahead of time. I was not able to fit that in. Now, I have done 3 San Diego streams already. Since I have a cooking channel and my channel is food specific, there is a Delta in-flight snack stream. We talked about all of that, Biscoff related. And then I went to 2 restaurants on my own in San Diego, Extraordinary Desserts and the Fish House or the Fish Market. Those streams have already been done. And if you want all of those details, you can find them on my channel. All right, so I'm at the gate. They're boarding. They're boarding. Whew, I made it just in time. Okay. typical. So I'm in my seat. I have a window seat. I was a little bit nervous. It was a 3-seater, but luckily for me, there was nobody in the middle. So it was me in the window, and then there was a gentleman close to the aisle. So I had a good view. I'm flying Delta. They've got the little touch screen behind you, so I'm ready to go. Touch screen in front of you, so I'm ready to go. So there's Maggie, got my hair curled up, got my merch on, I got my hoodie. I'm ready to pull up TLA style and let's take this. So for me from Atlanta, I had a 4 p.m. flight, so I left the house around 2. And it's a 4.5 hour flight from Atlanta to San Diego. So I got there, got comfortable, settled in. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, Jurgen. And Marie says, is my beautician a natural hairstylist? Yeah, she can do everything. She's actually a barber and a stylist, because you all know, or maybe you don't know, I'm a boy mom, and I'm so spoiled and lucky that my service people come to the house to take care of me. And it's wonderful that she can cut the boys' hair and she can actually do my hair. She does locks, she does natural hair, relaxed hair, boys' haircut. Marie, I'll inbox you offline. Questions. So Luke Hazley says, are face masks no longer required while flying? No longer required. So you did see some people on the flight that had their masks on. Of course, if you're one of those vulnerable people, highly recommended. I am vaxxed and boosted, so I did not wear a mask. I know some people just get sick in that airplane environment anyway, but I try to keep to myself and just, not really move around too much, and I was able to make it cross country. So we're on the plane, ready to go. You like the updo? I liked it at first, but thank you for the compliment. Okay, so I appreciate that. All right, so now I'm in my seat. We're getting ready to go. The Delta has given us our earpods or earphones, and I'm settling in for a movie. I decided to watch Crazy Rich Asians. Lovely movie. Those of you all that are interested in the teaching moments and the etiquette stuff, you saw our case study from yesterday. All right, so we're taking off from Atlanta. Bye, Atlanta. I'm headed to the West Coast. It was a beautiful day. What does Sinji say? Thoughts on Southwest if I've used their airline recently? Yes, I fly pretty much any airline. There's a couple I won't fly. No shade to like Spirit and Frontier. I've done each of those one time. One is enough. But yes, I love that Southwest includes the bags. I was able to get my Delta flight for $11 because I had the Sky Miles. So I paid with Sky Miles and I did check a bag. So I paid for that and I paid to have a window seat. But I've flown American, United, Delta, Southwest, no issues. I do like the snacks on Delta. And plus, I'm in Atlanta. Delta is our hometown airline. But for anybody who doesn't know, if you like this type of storytelling, I am part of a travel group and I travel every year. Last year, I was in Germany. I was in Italy, and I do these type of live streams for you all. So if you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. This year's trip is Greece, and I will be there this summer. Lauren wants to know the hairdresser as well. Absolutely, yes. You guys can come over and she can do all of us. Lauren says, one time with Spirit is enough. I think it's one of those things where you do it just to say, I'll check that box. And then it's like, oh my goodness. What does Sinji say? You can still get COVID despite the dabs. Just be careful, everyone. You've had it twice. And you're vaccinated. Yeah, I understand. Absolutely. And you all know I am not the food police and I am not the health police. Please do what is best for you. We all want you happy, healthy, and whole. Kita G says Greece is on your bucket list. So yes, we're already having our meetings if you want me to inbox you the information, but I'm part of a travel group. Every year we have a different destination and it's like a payment plan. So I've been to South Africa, I've been to Costa Rica, we were just in Italy. So 2022 is Italy, 2023 is Greece, and 2024 is Egypt. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Marie says, thank you, Maggie. You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh, you're in Platts. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I still keep it out from corporate days. Yeah, Frontier and Spirit, you won't check those box. Absolutely. You all want to join the travel group? Okay, I will pull up the links and drop them in the chat. So I will pull that up for you. Absolutely. Oh, you've been to Cape Town. It's beautiful. Oh, Table Mountain. Don't even, the food. Oh, okay. Focus, Maggie. So we're leaving Atlanta. And so now I am on the plane. I did a deeper dive video of this on my in-flight dining experience. So a couple things, just so you all know, Delta is now offering free Wi-Fi if you are a SkyMiles member. So I had my laptop and got on the plane. I had 4 hours. I was able to have my meetings in the morning and then send out my emails. So you all can see here on the touch screen, the food and drink. You basically tap on the screen, what you would like, and the menu is there. They don't have the booklets anymore. Maybe it's to be contact free. Let me take this off so y'all aren't going dizzy. They don't have the booklets anymore, so you still have to touch the screen, but your food choices are there. Egypt is on your bucket list too. Please come. Please come. Y'all are all interested in the travel group. Okay. Wow. I'll have to find the links for you. I will definitely do it once we wrap up. Remind me or inbox me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. And there's one more. Oh, TikTok. I'm working my way around TikTok. But if I forget, inbox me or I'll try and leave it in the chat or the comments. Who do we have here? Mr. Mustachio says, we got a flued out documentary. Yes. So I was flued out to San Diego, and I'm going to be flued out again in March for a huge YouTuber that has invited me to be to film an episode for her school. Centennial G says, I mainly do Southwest. You got a lot of points, and it's good to know the airlines aren't horrid anymore. I got caught up in that, you all, last summer when they opened up all the bookings and the airports were crazy. I experienced that when we went to Costa Rica and Italy. So I understand. Thank you all for liking the live stream. And thank you for the feedback. If you like my documentaries, I do this every time I'm not in the kitchen. I'm here streaming the story time with you all. What does Brandon L. Jet say? Our guest, not guest of honor. He is actually our honorary, how do you say? I guess guest, but the reason we all came to San Diego. Brandon says, if any of you ladies going to if you go to Dubai, I'm looking at you with the side eye. I originally wanted to go to Dubai because I wanted to go to that 6-star hotel. Of course, I can't afford to stay there, but I would love, I like to do a lot of experiences like tea service or whatever. And we talk about this on my Teachable Moments channel. A lot of the restaurants, hotels that are $500-$600 or more a night, can't do that, but you can go have a meal or you can have tea or maybe go to the spa, and that's a great way to have some of that experience. But yes, believe me, I understand. I understand. Okay. We know what happens there. We will leave it for Afua says, traveling from the US versus the UK is so different. You're so interested. Okay, yeah, absolutely. If you all like this, I am a small town girl with big dreams. And in my mind, I want to be invited to go all these fancy places and come back and blog with you all. So in March, you can expect one of these when I go to be with in March. We're still working out the details, but if I can swing it, thank you all for the Flued Out Fund. I'm going to try and make a week of it and do different things in the UK, like go to Harrods if I can, any of those quintessential things, and tell you all about it. All right. Hello, Dee Dee. Thank you so much for being here. Kita G has been to Dubai and loved it. Good. I'm glad you had a good experience. I don't have any plans to go to Dubai. This year is Greece. Next year is Egypt. And also this year is London too. Okay. So I'm up in the friendly skies looking down. It's beautiful going from the East Coast to the West Coast. looking at the beautiful clouds. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so we're just flying above. What are you all saying? Mikey's story is saying, oh yes, traveling from London. Ah, Afua, that's right, absolutely. Any of you all, I know Dottie Girl is across the pond, Afua is across the pond, absolutely. So I got to find out how my schedule comes out with the collab with the million subscriber person, but I will definitely be updating you all along the way. Where in Greece, I will put it when I drop the link for the travel group that I'm in. It has the whole itinerary, the price, everything. All right. I love this, you all. All right. So we're flying. All right. So we've already talked about Delta Snacks in another stream. Shout out to Brandon and the Biscoffs. Brandon, I got your water here when we're ready. So I had to get a Coca-Cola and a Biscoff. And this is me just showing you all they're sustainable with their cutlery. I noticed these kinds of things with the wood cutlery. So we're having our beverages, we're having our coffee. I'm dunking my Biscoff in the coffee. I'm having a good time. Oh, Santorini. I will be in Santorini. That is on my list. Uh-oh. Kita G, Brandon is watching you. He wants to know what you were up to in Dubai. All right, let us continue. All right, so we have arrived in San Diego. This is Brandon City. Y'all, I have two different phones, so you can tell sometimes it's a little bit smaller than the other. So sorry about that. Let me make sure you have good resolution. Okay. So I'm landing in San Diego, left Atlanta 4-ish flight. I think it was a 4:20 flight. Arrived in San Diego about 6 p.m. So beautiful. If you all see those lit up buildings in the back, if you remember when Lead went live in Locals or on Instagram, you saw that waterfront behind him. All right, so you all are still talking about traveling. Okay, I don't want to say it yet. I don't want to say it. I've heard through the grapevine, like that person. But real bravado, you were there. Were you in the mastermind? Randy, you like the footage? Oh, thank you all. I'm such a nerd with this stuff. Like, this is me all day, but I'm glad that you all like it. Okay, so I'm landing. Excellent flight coming into San Diego. All right, so we've touched down. I am in the San Diego airport, just panning around so you all can see. Looks like any other airport. So I come in, I'm on the second level, then I got to take the escalator down to baggage claim. All right, so you all can see. So Delta flight from Atlanta is arriving. We're getting our bags. You all can see. Let me just make sure you have good quality. You all can see everything here. Oh, Mikey's story says I should make this into a vlog with the videos. Help me understand. I'm not a professional. This is just me kind of like walking you all through my experience. But oh, I'm so glad Tracy says you're enjoying it. Oh, thank you all so much. I appreciate the feedback. I definitely want to get better. And as my channel grows and as I travel the world, I want to make sure it's a good experience. I wasn't sure about doing this as a live stream and having the interaction, but you all are making this a great experience. So you all are agreeing. Okay, so I've made it to baggage claim. We are in Brandon City. And I called an Uber. So all I did is I got an Airbnb that was in an area of town called University Heights. I have no idea, but I'm outside. You all know when you come outside with your bags, I'm waiting for the Uber, just showing you all what the decorations are. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to be underwater. Saw some palm trees and some different stuff like that. All right, so now I am in my Uber. Make sure you all have good quality. I am in my Uber. It's nighttime. So I arrived at night. I have no idea where I'm going. I booked an Airbnb. It was a gentleman who has a guest house behind his house that he Airbnbs out. So I had my separate entrance and everything. You all can see the waterfront here. So I'm literally just holding up my phone at the window. I don't know where I'm going. The Uber is driving. I gave him the address of my Airbnb. So this is my first time coming out of the airport and seeing San Diego. What does Real Bravado Network say? You were there. It's a big deal for me. After that project drops, I'll hit 50K. from your lips to God's ears. We'll see. We have MSIS in the house. Hello, my dear. And I booked a consult with you. I saw some recipe stuff I want to pick your brain about on Friday. All right, so we're coming into San Diego. I see the water. That's one thing that we don't have in Atlanta. So anytime I'm around water, it's always nice. Atlanta is a great city for dining, for sports, for, you know, there's a lot of wealth in Atlanta, but we do not have big bodies of water. So it's always nice for me to see that. All right, so arriving in San Diego. And so we're leaving the airport, and then now I'm coming to, oh, I think this is just a still photo, y'all. All right, and another still photo. So for me, I'm a little bit of a nerd. I like to look at the architecture whenever I go somewhere different. Brandon has seen this in my other stream, but if you all are able to see, I will zoom in here. You can see here this place called, let me make sure you can see it. I'll take myself down. University Heights. I have no idea where this is. Brandon says he knows the area and they're building up. So I'm literally in the Airbnb, but this is the area where, I'm sorry, I'm in the Uber, but this is the part of San Diego where my Airbnb was. Oh, look at Brandon. I love it. He's telling you all. Maggie is leaving the airport, heading north away from downtown to City Heights. Thank you. I did not know that. All right. So you all got to see. So we're starting to slow down. We're off the highway. We are on our way to the Airbnb. What does Luke Hazley say? San Diego is such a cool city, so many good memories for visiting. I had a great time. Again, it was colder than I expected, but it's on the water. Okay, so you all know that whenever you're close to water, you're going to get that breeze. So those of us on the East Coast, all we know is sunny California. Like Lead said, Tony lied to me, but it was beautiful and everybody was very kind. All right, so we're turning down the University Heights area, just showing you all, some footage so you all can see there's the building. I think we're at a stoplight here. So on our way, just passing through. When you go to different parts of the country and different parts of the world, I always think the architecture is interesting. I love to see what their buildings look like. Okay, so we have arrived at my Airbnb. So I again picked an area that had what I needed, bedroom, bathroom, a little kitchenette is fine. So my host was Peter. I never saw him. We corresponded through the Airbnb app. This is his home. So the Uber dropped me off here. There's his covered car outside. Very West Coast. On the East Coast, we all have garages. So it was interesting for me to see cars on the street. So in his Airbnb instructions, he said, come around to the side of the house. There's a gate. He gave me the code to the gate. And then I was able to go to the back to the guest house, and I will show you all. What does Brandon say? That area has been building for the past 2 years. It will be very expensive to live once it's complete. And honestly, you all, this Airbnb to me was a little expensive. I think it was like $131 a night. I think I can look it up and drop the link if you all want to see. It was a little apartment, so not bad, but luckily I was able to save on my flight and my, anyway, I can't remember. But yes, so I'm getting out of the Uber and I'm walking towards the house. All right. So you can see I've come around to the side of the house and you can see here's the little gate. I'll go back just so you all can see. So this is the house from the street. And then this is the gate over here on the back. So he says, come around the left. And I did. And he had a little keypad here. You can't see it, but it's one of those keypads. When you press a button, it lights up. So he provided me with a private code that I was able to go in through the side of the house. And you can see on the back here, he has some extra property. So it was upstairs, a little hard with the luggage, but I made it work. Yeah. My host, Peter, you'll see the Airbnb. I think he's been living in this part of San Diego for since the 80s. So he owns his home and he rents out the back. That's what I do. My home has 2 master suites, kind of like an in-law suite. And so I rent that out. It's a great side hustle, pays for private school. Okay, Brandon says that's normal for San Diego. It's cheaper. Y'all saw TLA in that huge waterfront hotel, but he's earned it, you all. Of course, we want the best for Lead. one day, one day it'll be my turn. One day I'll be flued out and I'll be able to stay somewhere with a beautiful balcony and the water and all that. I just got to work for it. I'm not there yet. My channel's only a year old, but hopefully with these collabs and a lot of hard work, I'll be able to take you all on amazing trips with me. All right. All right, so we're going through the gate and I'm going towards the back where my Airbnb is. So I'm opening the door. There's a little keypad and I'll let you all see and then I'll play the sound. So it's dark. I had to figure out how to turn on the lights, but he had a little note for me and some chocolates. Y'all know my name is Margaret. Maggie's my childhood nickname. So he had a little note for me and some chocolates there. So let's let you listen. Hopefully, I don't get a strike because of the music, but it's just 8 seconds. But he had some jazz playing when I arrived. All right. So he kind of had this mood thing going on. So it's a little bit janky. Let me see if I can get you all a more stable view. So I did a little pan around. So you can see this is, so I had a desk there. So those of you all who saw my Delta stream, that's where I was sitting. Let me get you good quality here. So I'm still struggling to figure out how to turn on the lights, but there's the bedroom and then there's a bathroom and I had, my privacy. So it was a little upstairs apartment. I'm trying to figure out how to turn stuff on. Okay. Moose, does it look like Section 8? Oh no. What does Brandon say? Okay, Airbnb crackdowns. Okay. Okay. Luke Hazley says, oh, that's with the London collab. Okay, you all are talking amongst yourselves. Moose says it's Section 8, but Michael, thank you for being here. Michael, my first time seeing you here. Michael says it's a very nice place. Now, I will say this, you all. I am in this man's home, and I gave him a good rating. For me, how do I say this gently? There was a lot in the space, like the books and all that stuff. I didn't touch any of his stuff. I just needed a place to like shower and sleep. I was comfortable, but that's the charm, if you will, of Airbnb. If it's not for you, absolutely get a hotel. But again, oh, that's what I was going to say. I saved on my flight and my Airbnb because I am an Airbnb hostess and I'm a super host and I have a 5-star rating. They give us vouchers to use so that when I travel, I can stay at another Airbnb at a discount. So again, I looked at his ratings. He had good ratings. He took very good care of me. You will see it was nice and stock. Mama Bear Moment says, it looks cozy. Thank you. Moose almost made me cry. I was like, I always want to represent you all well and represent myself well. And Moose was like, welcome to Section 8. Okay. So I finally got I'm a softie, y'all. All right, so I finally got the lights on and I'm panning around slowly so you all can see. So it was basically 3 rooms. There's this front room when I came in, and then the bedroom had like the type of doors that closed like this. There was like a seating area, microwave, fridge. He had it stocked with snacks, a little kitchenette, a Keurig, a toaster. The wine was included, and then the bedroom, and then the bathroom off to the side. Thank you so much, Leonard. Moose says, Maggie, don't cry. Miss Lucy says, Moose is being sarcastic. That's my problem, y'all. I believe you when you say stuff. Thank you so much, Mama Bear. Moose says, very heavy sarcasm. I do. I have so much respect for you all. I mean, honestly, you all, I didn't think anybody would care about this stuff. So when you all come through, it just warms my heart. I appreciate it. Keita G says, this is not for her. Give me a hotel. I understand. Lead was in a hotel. Gail got a hotel. Absolutely. It was a little eclectic. Let's just say it was quaint and charming. Lucy is laughing. Oh, thank you. Brandon says this is a very safe place to live, safer than downtown. Okay, fantastic. Marie, that's what I thought too. I didn't want to say anything, but I'm going to say something because I noticed this in my parents, and you all may have older relatives. You notice how people, as they age, they like to insulate themselves with things. I felt that in there, and I have a little bit of OCD. It was neat and everything had its place, but there were a lot of little tchotchkes in there. Just a little tip, you like in my Airbnb, and I try to make it very hotel-like, just very sparse with the basics. But my experience, that's why I'm sharing it with you all. Books, you say. Yes, Afua is looking at the books. Look at this. Afua likes the aesthetic. Okay. Moose says traveling is easier when you're a vet. Ah, see, Moose has got a place to crash everywhere he goes. Keita G says it's section 7. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Okay. Um, so now I'm showing you the fridge and the microwave. He had, let me make sure you have good quality. Y'all are already clowning me. And I don't know if I had any sound here.
Some soda and protein shake.
All right, so I'm just looking around the lay of the land in the mini fridge. He had beer, he had water, he had English muffins, he had bagels, he had cream cheese, jelly, Sprite, half and half. And honestly, when you travel and you arrive somewhere, it is nice to have some Section 7 snacks. What does Randy K say? It's way better than the Hotel A line you stayed at. Oh, is it Hotel? Oh, Aline and I. Okay. So, look, I understand Airbnb is not for everyone. You are staying in somebody's home. I enjoyed it. It was a little cold. I had to figure out the heat. He had one of those nest things, but we got it. We got it together. Real Bravado says he was being a donkey. Oh my God. Yeah, Keita G is not having it. Keita G wants the hotel experience. Section 1? I'm not. Do we just need to end this stream? You all. I'm so embarrassed. But I have to be honest with you all. It was a little busy, but the bed was very comfortable. Should we just fast forward? Do you all even want to see this? Luke Casey says, I would love this much better than a hotel. You bet the UV lights does not show as much than a hotel. Brandon says, don't warn her, Maggie. Them hotels are. Y'all, I'm a small town girl. I don't get out much. Y'all are scaring me about San Diego. There were a few SOs, but I felt safe. Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Mustachio, coming through with the $50 super chat. Thank you for the flued out fun for the pearls. He says, Miss Maggie leveled up from Section 8 to Cloud 9. Thank you so much, Moose. You know you've been with me since before I was monetized. I'm a little softy. Centennial G says, nice room, ma'am. Good job. You do what works for you. Thank you, Cint G. Sabrina, thank you. My first time seeing you here. She says, I'm eccentric. She likes it. Y'all, there were cookbooks there. There was all kind of stuff. I didn't touch any of that stuff, but if you were there, just think if you were there for like a month or a travel nurse or something, there was, stuff to do, plus a TV and all of that. Thank you to the veterans in the house. Daniel G says, you concur with Moose. Thank you for being part of our Air Force family. My ex-husband's family is Air Force. Randy is loving it. Brandon says, I agree with Moose. You have friends all over the globe. Wonderful. Let me go to the next one. We can see. So Lauren says he did a good job making you comfortable amongst all of his knickknacks. Yeah, so the bed, the linens, all of the amenities were plentiful. And so you all saw on the wall when I did the spin around, this was there. He had wine glasses and plates and mugs and wine bottles. Shout out to Brandon and the wine opener. If you know, you know. I struggled. So I messaged Peter, the homeowner, and I said, beautiful. The wine is a decoration, or he was like, no, enjoy it. So he provided wine. Now, Kita G, I don't know if you're going to get 4 bottles of wine. Thank you, Miss Lucy, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for contributing to the Flute Out Fund. Thank you so much for the $5. Sabrina says, what is happening? I'm telling my experience. I know we're coming to the meetup, y'all, but I did put a poll on my page if y'all wanted to see everything or just the meetup. So this is Friday night. I have arrived in San Diego. All right, so beautiful setup, lots of supplies here so you all can see I felt very taken care of. Tracy says I had Section 7 snacks. Y'all are so mean. All right, let's just continue. Whew. All right, so I just made some snacks for myself. We're gonna blow through these. I made a little English muffin with butter. Look at that. He had the whole like drawer with the butter and the jelly and the Keurig. For someone like me who's greedy, when you arrive and you hadn't eaten, because I literally went from work here to the airport. I enjoyed it, but you all are clowning me, so let's continue. I'm just making my coffee. Oh, what does Afua say? Oh my days. Stop doing our wholesome Maggie like that. Yeah, it's okay. I'm here. I can take it. So I have my butter on my warm English muffins. We've got the jelly, getting ready to spread it on. What does Tracy say? Don't end the stream. We're just joking. I'm a softie, y'all. All right, so I'm making a nice little snack. Got my coffee, feeling good. Got a little warm treat. Tracy says it wasn't bad. You all think less of me. Did I eat a bagel too? Carb overload. Let's move past that and the butter and the cream cheese. Oh my God, so greedy. And the jelly and the coffee. So yeah, I'm a good time. All right. So I'm showing you all the bathroom. So I have this is Saturday morning. So I slept and I'm getting ready to iron my dress. Now remember, I arrived Friday night. It was completely dark. So let me give you all good quality. I arrived, it was completely dark. From landing at the airport to taking the Uber to arriving at Peter's house. So I wake up on Saturday morning, day of the meetup, in the surroundings. So I had my dress, I had iron. I did have boots because it was cold, and I got myself ready to get it together. What does Brandon say? You'd live over a hotel any day. Okay. So you all can see the little bedroom, had the little TV. And so I'm finally seeing it in the daylight. Oh, Marie. I don't know. It's I saw, how do I say this? Our Latin brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Thank you all for, I don't know if y'all want to join the Elegance Patreon. Y'all are clowning me here. All right. So now I'm just taking pictures. I'm going to breeze through these. But again, this is Saturday morning. So I'm seeing my Airbnb for the first time in the daylight. Okay. So I've had my snacks. Brandon had to help me with the wine cork. I'm embarrassed to say I didn't know how to open it properly. It's open for me. Sorry, y'all. All right. So I've my bed as you do every day, no matter where you stay. Of course, I've made my bed, so I'm just doing a little loop around so you all can see the spot in the daytime. All right. So I got my luggage out. There's a little patio, so you all can see where I was. All right. And then the bathroom for anybody who's interested. What does Centennial G say? Not sure about all the rules. I'm looking outside. There's the shower with some plants. Not sure about all the rules, but if you have siblings, Maggie, or a vet, or vets in the chat, Veteran Advantage offers discounts for hotels and travel. Check it out. Yes, please inbox me. I've never heard of that. And of course, yes, I wore sandals everywhere. I don't do bare feet. I don't even do them at home. So for anybody who's interested, this is the shower. So it was very gardeny with the supplies and whatever was going on in there. A nice little bench so you can sit down, and I did enjoy myself. Lucy says it's Maggie's storytelling time. This is how I do my dining documentaries, okay? So for anybody new here, Brandon says, get to Fogo. Oh my gosh. All right. We're ready to step out. I got my dress on, a nice little Kate Spade number. Oh my gosh. All right. And I had a cape because I did not rent a car. So I had a little coat on in my bag. You all already saw this on my Instagram. Oh my goodness. You all. Wowzers. Okay. If you're watching the replay, just fast forward past all of this, but I did give a disclaimer that I was going to show you all everything. Man, tough crowd today. All right. Ask and ye shall receive. Thank you for the thumbs up, Mr. Bobby Wright. I appreciate that. Tracy says no section 7 snacks is what you said. Oh, I was laughing at. Okay. Yes. Brandon says get to the point. Yes, thank you for Armed Forces, and you all please enjoy your vacations. Thank you, Mama Bear Moments. I appreciate that. Lead did say on the announcement that it was come as you are. You can come casual. He was casual. You all will see that. If you saw the thumbnail, you saw what he was wearing. But I decided to dress up. Okay, so that's just me. Brandon says you can't say what you want to say. Go ahead. You are welcome here, sir. Do you want to say knock it off, Maggie? All right. Shout out to all the veterans. Thank you so much, Mona. Mona comes from a veteran family all the way back to the Civil War. Thank you all for your service. Yes, everybody's saying hello, hello. Tracy says, I stayed at a place that looked like that for one night in New Zealand. Yeah, my Australia house was very charming. Thank you all. All right. So skipping forward. So I left my Airbnb and I went to have dessert or a meal at this dessert place, Extraordinary Desserts. It was exquisite. I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm not a big meatitarian. I do eat meat, but I'm not like a carnivore the way Lead is. Y'all know he loves Fogo. It is his event. So we go and we appreciate that. But I wanted to try some more delicacies. I have another stream on Extraordinary Desserts. You can check it out. So I left Extraordinary Desserts and I'm walking to Fogo de Chão. So I have arrived at Fogo de Chão. I Ubered from my place to Extraordinary Desserts, and then I was going to call another Uber to Fogo. But when I put it in, it said 20-minute walk, 5-minute drive. I said, you know what? I can walk there. So this is me arriving at Fogo. Yes, thank you all so much for your service. What does Brandon say? Not sure about the plant. Oh my God. You all really say what you want to say. I wouldn't have a plant in the shower either. I like to keep things really clean. You all have seen my kitchen, but not my home. I'm grateful. What does Condemia say? Maggie, if you don't mind sharing, what was the overall cost of the Airbnb? It's nice. I think it was $131 per night. But what I'll do, you all, we're about to go into the pictures. So what I'm going to do is, so I think it was like $500 because I booked for 3 days since I had the red eye. I'm going to pull all of that up, my travel group, the Airbnb, all of that, and I will drop the links in the chat and answer any of your questions. But those of you all who voted for Fogo, let us begin. But yes, Condemnia, and I'll inbox you too. Afua says, you don't know, you like the boho hippie setup? Yeah, it was very boho and hippie. All right. So I have arrived at Fogo de Chão, and so we've already taken a look at it. It's at the corner of whatever street and whatever street. I think this says G Street. So you can see here, it's the Brazilian Steakhouse. So I am walking up to Fogo de Chão on the streets of San Diego. Gail had already arrived, and Gail was in the back setting up. They had a private room reserved for us. All right. So I just did a little twirl around the street corner so you all could kind of see the area. Thank you. Mona says the pink is popping. I try to represent you all well, even though I was in section 1. All right, so I'm getting ready to go in so you all can just see a little bit of the streets of San Diego. go. Let us continue. All right, so I have now come into Fogo de Chão. I'm in the waiting area. So I'm just showing you all a little view here. So they have the bar, they have, some artwork and some seating. So when I arrived at front, they basically said, I can't remember what she said. Maybe they're still setting up or you have to wait for your whole party to be here. But I sat and I waited out front. AV and Gail, I believe, no, AV had to arrive. Gail was in the back setting up. So I've walked inside and just taking some pictures. You can see the tablecloths and the chairs. They have some events. They have some Valentine's specials, some bar and snack tasting specials. So I was just advertising. Thank you so much. Tracy says I'm a good storyteller. I appreciate that because some of y'all are a little harsh, but it's okay. This is what I do on my dining documentaries, but because of this feedback, I will record a video, not a stream, but I will record a separate video starting here without the engagement. But thank you so much. Randy loves it. Hopefully it was the dress. Okay. Lucy says you got goosebumps. Okay, you all are meeting each other in the chat. All right. So just taking some pictures again. So now the hostess has taken us to the back. And again, Lead and Gail and AV had a private room reserved for us. So you all can see here 3 different tables. So it's already set up. Uh-oh, I hope it's not going to spin. Let me come down on the resolution. All right, there you go. I want to make sure you all can see. So I wanted to get some footage for you before people started arriving. I did come a little early. If you remember from the invitation, it said 4:30. I asked AV, if I could help. So I got there around 4 just to see if I could be of assistance. So there he is. You all know him and you love him. Our lead attorney is managing the staff. And I'll give it a quick little pause so you all can see. And I don't know if there was any sound. We'll see if we can get some sound, but I'm just showing you all the room that was set up. All right, so you see that's not a great picture, but you can see lead attorney. He's not in a wheelchair. He has on white sneakers and I think some gray jeans, a navy polo hoodie, and a gray beanie. And of course, Gail had some artwork made that said the lead attorney meetup.
This is hilarious.
Okay, I like this sign. Okay, so you all see the space. So there he is, our one and only lead attorney. Now, remember in the beginning, I gave you all a disclaimer. This is my experience. You can tell that this is a professional photo, not my janky Section 8 photos. So we did have MC Recovery who brought an actual camera and he took several pictures. So there is more. I am only sharing with you this one. I got approval to share this one with you all. So Lead was there greeting people as they came in. And of course, it was nice to take a nice little picture with him. So there's me and Lead. You like the outfit? Thank you so much. Y'all notice the shower. My scholars notice everything. Y'all like the details, right? Everybody except for Brandon Eljet. Tracy says, I wish I knew about the dessert place. Maybe I can go next time. Extraordinary desserts. I asked a coworker who lives in California and Brandon Eljet to recommend and approve of some places to go on my free time, and it was well worth it. If you want to take a look, I have another dining documentary on my page. It's called Extraordinary Desserts. What does Luke Hazley say? Maggie is definitely an extrovert. That would be too much for me. I'd stay in the Airbnb until Fogo and then back on your place to decompress. I understand. Brandon says, Maggie is brave. She walked straight through Bum Alley. I'm glad you said that. I wasn't going to say anything, but there was quite the homeless. I took those pictures out, but there were lots of hover-rounds and shopping carts and just bums from Extraordinary Desserts to Fogo. Don't let that pink dress fool you. Okay. All right. So another picture. I took a picture with Those of you all who know AV and Hermisha and Lisa, we all met in the Kevin Samuels Patreon. There's Eric Hall, also part of the Kevin Samuels Men in Training group. And so we had known each other online. And so I had met AV in person. You all know she's been here to collab a couple times. I had met Lisa in person, but this was the first time the four of us got together and something great came out of this meeting. Marie says that was eucalyptus in the shower and it's refreshing. Well, thank you. 131 for the Airbnb was a decent price. Okay, thank you for that. All right, so we're saying hello. All right, so let's keep going here. Go to the next. All right, so I got another video for you all. So I'm just showing you all the table. Gail did an excellent job setting everything up. So I'll just show you what you're seeing here. I'm grabbing the menu. If you wanted to get any alcoholic beverages, they had the menu there. I don't know if you all saw, but Gail had place cards with everybody's name on them. So I looked for my name where it said Maggie, the substitute teacher, and I sat down and took my seat. So a lot of work went into the planning. You all can see there, every seat had a place card with the name. So I thought that was very thoughtful. All right, I don't know what has sound and what doesn't, so I'm just checking. All right, so I'm just showing you all, I'm seated. I've got my lead attorney meetup card. So that's a nice little keepsake. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, you all, hold on. Okay, here we are. 131 is a decent price. Ron Alexander, my first time seeing you here. Hello, sir. I've seen you on Kevin Samuel streams and the lead attorney streams. I got too excited when I heard you were from Nicaragua. Mucho gusto. Thank you. Real bravado. The class is having too much fun in the chat with the Airbnb. Hey, you know what? I'm here for it. I decided to share, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, you all are saying hello to each other. Good price. Okay. And I don't know, Brandon, maybe you know. I don't even want to know how much Leeds Hotel was, but how much would a hotel be in the area that I was in? A few more super chats coming through. Thank you. Oh, you made it to Ghirardelli. I saw Ghirardelli. I didn't make it this time, but I've been to Ghirardelli in San Francisco. If you all like chocolate, definitely a place to go. I did see them when I was out and about. You all are agreeing. You love Ghirardelli. Afua, thank you so much for the $4.99. Thank you for the Flued Out Fund, for the pearls. She says, you and Lead keep pushing and inspiring me to start up my own, but you carry on being the sweet soul that you are. You're learning much from me. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Marie says it's a nice setup. So you're probably talking about the layout. Gail did an incredible job. Have to give her and AV all of the shout outs. I made it from section 8 to the table. Brandon says the print guy made that poster for Gail. So yes, you all saw it. There was a beautiful banner that Gail had made with lead attorney's signature thumbnail. So absolutely. Thank you so much, Tracy, for the Pearl Flued Out Fun. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Mona says she's loving it. Kim K says looks good, and you all like the smiles. Okay, so let's keep going. Thank you. I'm redeeming myself. All right, so we're ready for the food. Are you all ready for the food? And again, you just popped in. My stream is going to be done focused. Okay. So here's where they get you, or at least they got me. It's no big deal. So you all will see the way the service goes. We arrived and the tables were set. And so the servers just come in with all this stuff on trays. And I'm like, what is that? Greedy. And she says, this is a caipirinha. It's a Brazilian something, something. I don't know. Would you like one? I'm like, yes, I would like one. It wasn't included. So I did get a bill for $9 at the end of the night. So if you ordered any or were served any drinks and you accepted, then you had to pay for that. But if you wanted your fountain drinks or your teas or coffees, I believe was included. So this is how they got me.
It's a caipirinha, so it's a Brazilian cocktail with cachaça, which is a sugarcane rum with lime and sugar. Absolutely. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Maggie got the caipirinha, and plus I wanted to try it anyway. All right, so now, excuse me, people are arriving. You can see the lead attorney. I'm going to unmute so you all can hear what he says, but let me just watch this. So basically, we have arrived. Everybody is looking for their place cards, and we are sitting down, but you can see not everybody arrived on time. And not everybody arrived at all. There were some people that bought tickets, but for whatever reason, they were unable to attend. So, lead is basically telling us feel free to take your own seats or sit wherever you want to. Gail did a great job with the placements, but people ended up moving around. So I will let you all hear. Lead is basically welcoming us, and you can see on the table there's bread, hot buttered bread.
So I don't know where everybody is, but we can, Black folks. All right, so we ain't gonna wait too long. But if y'all want to rearrange yourselves however y'all want, that's fine. Because Gail did an excellent job with the seating arrangements. But if people are late, they'll just get in where they fit in. Okay. All right. So just give us 5 minutes, and then we'll start it up.
I'm on mute. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, let me go back. I'm sorry, y'all. I think this is where I muted myself. You basically got to see that lead attorney was basically telling us we could sit wherever. Thank you, Mona, and thank you, Brandon. Clearly, I'm no professional. Thank you, Luke Hazley, for $2 for telling me I'm muted. Sorry, y'all. Okay, where was I? I was just saying that the pictures that MC Recovery took, there's a whole album of them. The only pictures that I took from that album are the ones that I'm in. So the one with me and lead and the one with me and the ladies. You will see more of those pictures. I just don't have the liberty to share them. And it's, for lead and others who want to share. So I was also saying that I'm on a health and wellness journey, so I usually don't eat this kind of rich food, but on special occasions, I will celebrate. So I did have one or two or more of those little rolls. All right. Yes. Thank you so much. Lisa also had that Brazilian caipirinha. It was good. Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all. TLA is great. Great content. He is funny. Looking forward to seeing us. And just in case anybody doesn't know, Lead has said he plans to do these types of meetups maybe like once per quarter. So We had one in San Diego. I believe the next one he has said will be in Las Vegas, and then another one after that. We're coming to Sinji's neck of the woods in Denver, Colorado. And so I plan, God willing, to come to all of them and tell you about my experience. Star Child says it looks fun. It was fun. Let me see if there's any sound on this one. Probably not. All right, let's keep going. And then the tea service. All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's keep going. All right, so now I'm going to show you all the bar. So let me just mute and make sure you have good quality. All right, y'all, this is just me and my Google Photos. Clearly, I'm no professional. All right, so I didn't take pictures as we were arriving, but remember when I came in from the front and I went towards the back. So the private room that we were in with the 3 long tables was towards the back of the restaurant. And you walk past this amazing U-shaped salad bar, just like the Fogo in Atlanta and probably everywhere else. So excuse me, I did not partake in the salad bar. I'm just showing you all they have every kind of vegetable. They have pasta dishes. They have smoked salmon. They have soup. They have cheeses. They have everything that you can want. So I did go take a lap so you all can see what is available to you. And some people will say they encourage you to go eat at the salad bar so you can kind of get full. But I didn't touch any of this stuff. But you can see caprese salad, salami, everything. Smoked salmon, beets, everything. Oh, I'm behind, y'all. Brandon says that $150 to $200 per night in the area that I was in. And it's always jam-packed. Yeah, for me, you all, this is just me. And I know y'all say I'm Section 8, Section 7, Section 1. Because I'm Airbnb host and I get discounts when I'm an Airbnb guest, I usually, if I'm paying for it, I usually stay Airbnb. That's just me. I know Kita G needs her hotel. If I'm traveling for business and the company is paying for it, absolutely. I do work from home. I work in technology. Absolutely, I will stay at a hotel. All right, so I just took a lap around so you all can see they have rice, they have beans. You can get full on the salad bar. They have soup with, I don't know what that is, bacon. You can make a whole spread. And I do believe at Fogo, if you're not a meatitarian, then you can just pay for the salad bar and skip the meats, but our ticket included everything. All right, so let's continue. All right, so let's see. I've got my tea here, and I think this is when they start bringing in the good stuff. So I took a lap around so everyone can see, this is just me with my tea and lemon, nothing there. All right, now it's time to say hello. Randy and her friend Aline were there. Who do we have? Ron Alexander says hi to you, Maggie. Hi, Ron. I come from Lead Attorney Streams. Happy to show my support to you as well. So I have to say, Randy gave me this beautiful gift. I'm going to open it here. I didn't open it all the way, but the ticket was for one. You could bring a plus one if you wanted to. So Randy brought a dear friend of hers, Aileen, and she came bearing gifts. The sweetest thing, she had gifts for me. She brought cake. She had gifts for, I believe, Brandon, gifts for lead attorney. So I'm just going to take this down really quick so you all can see. She gave me some beauty samples, a nice little cookbook. I love this. Look at this little cookbook. And a tea towel, a little kitchen towel with California, places of interest. So thank you so much, Randy. That is very sweet of you. Thank you so much. You all will be seeing that in my streams, and I can't wait to show anything that's in the cookbook. Yes, the caipirinhas were very, very good. Gail, Luke Hazley says Gail should get her event planner clarification, yes, Gail did an excellent job. Brandon says, I told Gail she should be an event planner as a side job. She would make a lot of money. Oh, big old cup. Yes, y'all. I'm drinking my coffee. I know. Let's carry on. So thank you. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. All right. Beautiful picture of my gift. All right. So now we are getting ready to kick off the food. Lead is doing a little preamble and just welcoming everybody. So I'm going to unmute and let you hear him say, basically, not everybody is here, but we're going to go ahead and get started anyway and just welcome everyone. So let me, he's calling out our guest of honor, who shall remain hidden. And I'll let you all hear Lead in his own words. So you can see how the sliding door and the staff come take care of us. There's Lead next to his sign, and yes, he is very tall. He is 6'3" and not in a wheelchair.
Also known as TLA, also known as Lead, also known as the Lead Attorney. Out here in beautiful San Diego, want to give a special shout out to my brother here. Also want to give a huge shout out to Miss Maggie, also known as TLA, also known as Lee, also known as the.
So you all saw there's a V right around helping out.
How this all works if you've never been here before.
I'll let it play and then I'll loop it back around. So I just did 2 videos. Sorry for the cackling, y'all. I get a little excited. Sorry, I was on mute. I didn't want you to have any feedback, but if the sound is okay, I'll just leave it going. So Lead is basically just kicking it off and letting us know we can get started. So I will let you all hear what he had to. He's doing a whole little ramble. So I'll take it back to the beginning. Marie says, that's a lot of chairs. I will be in a corner. So bad. So bad. Oh, sorry, y'all. I muted myself. All right. I'm going to let this loop around. You'll be able to hear Lead welcoming us to get started.
For the escape. Explain to us how this all works if you've never been here before. We have the full experience. Also, I think dessert is included. If you want some alcoholic beverages, that's fine. That's going to be on your tab, though, right?
All right.
Don't get slipping and try to sue me, all right? Like that. Really want to thank everybody for coming out. After this, you guys can do whatever you want. We are going to, I think, Hotel Indigo. It's like a bar, rooftop bar, like that. But if y'all want to play spades, do whatever y'all want, man. It's fine. Also, Discord, if anybody had any other ideas once we get there, you know, we're all just super flexible. And then tomorrow at 10, we will be meeting for the escape room type event, and the details are in the Eventbrite, also in the Discord as well. So we are just gonna eat and fellowship, commune. This is super relaxed. We got a lot of people who couldn't make it at the last minute. You know, that's why there's some empty seats. If you guys want to move around, it's totally fine. And yeah, if you guys want to record or live stream, anything like that, knock yourself out. We're just here to have fun and meet everybody.
All right, everyone. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties. I did mute myself, but I repeated. I was talking about the food, but you can see Lead is here, welcoming us, letting us know to go ahead and get started, sit where you want to. A couple things to call out. You will see on the table there those discs, and I think the staff is coming to explain. But the way it works at Fogo is you will see they just come through and circle around with all of this meat, and that card is double-sided. The green side on the other side being yes, please, and I'll have some. And then when you're done eating, you're supposed to turn it over to the red side. And they do bring some bread and some snacks to the table. So you're going to see all of that. But you all saw Lead is there next to his banner. casual and comfortable and welcoming us all. So yes, thank you, Brandon, for texting me. Condemnia, yes, I was going in talking about who knows what. Mama Bear says we need this info, so apologies. So you can see some people walking in. They went ahead and helped themselves to the salad bar. They were not trying to wait, but Lead was still kind of getting us squared away. All right, so I'm going to let you all.
I'm Eric. I'll be one of your servers. So here, how we doing, everybody?
All right.
I'm Eric. I'll be one of your servers. So here, Fogo de Chão, we'll have the full Churrasco experience. That's going to include our market table, tons of sides, salads, charcuterie board. That is buffet style. You just grab a plate and get started. When you're all ready for the meat, you flip your card to green. That's how our gauchos know to serve you the meat. You use your tongs right here to grab the meat as they cut it, so we don't have any injuries or anything. We have 16 different cuts of meat, ranging from chicken, beef, lamb, and pork. If you have like a preference for your temperature of meat, like medium rare, well done, medium, let one of the servers know. We'll get that to you. If you have like a certain cut that's come around, you really enjoy that, also let us know and we'll have them keep bringing that for you, okay folks? And then we'll be bringing our unlimited sides, like our provocation right here, our mashed potatoes and our caramelized banana. So yeah, we'll just kind of keep bringing it for you until you tell us no more mashed potatoes. So whenever you folks are ready, I think you already got started. I'll play you started. Enjoy, okay?
All right. Or should I say ole? Oh, wrong language.
All right, y'all. So Maggie was cutting up. Caparina was kicking in. So basically you heard that we had our own private wait staff for letting us know you could go to the salad bar, charcuterie board, market table, basically that big salad bar, and help yourself. In addition to that, they are going to bring unlimited sides to the table. So on the table, we're going to have bread. We're going to have fried bananas, plantains. We're going to have mashed potato. We're going to have cheese. We're going to have all this stuff on the table and the meat. So it's a lot of food. If you like to eat like that, now we all know why Lead Attorney loves this place, because it's unlimited until you tell them to stop. But he's basically letting us know what we can expect and we can keep going. What does Dee Dee say? You give me courage and hope to do YouTube with my struggle stream. Keep being you in your personality. Great job. Aw, thank you for the smiles and the yellow trophy. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh, I got it. Sorry, y'all. All right, let's keep going. Oh dear. All right. So now the food is coming in. The food is coming in. So I'll just show and explain. If you all have been to Fogo de Chão, you understand. So they have these long skewers of meat, and these are the gauchos in their very Spanish attire, and they're literally just circling around. And I don't know if you all heard, he said 16 different cuts of meat. So you have those little tongs, they have the knife slicing, and if you want the meat, he'll cut it, onto your plate, and then you take it with the tongs. So they have everything you can think of. It was very good. It was just a lot. And I tried to get them to explain what the food was, but some of it I caught, some of it I didn't. So I think this started off with some type of sirloin. I can't remember, but I'll just let you all hear, and then we'll go on to the next one.
Hello, what do we have here? Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, perfect.
All right, so that was garlic steak, and then now the sides have come in. So they're bringing these to the table, so I'm just letting you all see. And so you all saw the long 3 tables, so they would just put kind of think of it like family style. They would put these little plates of unlimited sides throughout the length of the table. So we have garlic mashed potatoes here with some chives, and I'm not sure what else. And then these are the fried bananas or plantains, and then these are fried polenta dusted with Parmesan cheese. So think of it like a fancy hash brown. So polenta on the inside, I believe, is corn based. So when you open it up, it is a grain, but it was a fancy hash brown. That's probably the closest thing to it. And they just continue to bring it out. So as you would eat these, you could ask for more and more of the sides while the meat is coming around. So you can see why I did not.
Okay. fried banana and polenta. Garlic, mashed potato. Right.
All right, so you all can see the sides there, and then we've got more coming. So everybody's digging in, helping themselves. That lady tried to walk past me with the cheese. I was like, excuse me, what is that? They had fried cheese drizzled with honey. I was like, I need to get a picture of that. Even if I don't eat it, I did eat it. But even if I don't eat it, I got to capture it for research purposes. Doesn't that cheese look good?
Can I see, please? What do you have there?
Cheese honey.
Oh my goodness, what kind of cheese is it?
It's a white cheese
Okay.
and a honey.
Looks amazing.
All right, so you all saw the cheese there. Had to make sure that we captured that. And then more meat is coming around so you all can see. So the first one was like a garlic Parmesan steak. I believe this is lamb. Lisa says she enjoyed the tea in Cali because, yeah, it was colder than we expected. So he's cutting the lamb, and I'm ready for a nice little piece on my plate. So you all get the experience here. It's just the food just keeps coming. Sorry for the plate presentation, but it's like you're eating.
Here. Okay. Yes, please. Oh, that looks incredible.
I got this.
Thank you so much.
I tried to eat everything, taste everything that was exceptional. I can't remember what this is. Maybe it's sirloin, but you all can see. So all this slicing and dicing is going on around you. Centennial G says imaginary captions. I don't know what that was, but I got everything. Even if I didn't eat it all, I wanted to taste.
All right, thank you.
Oh my goodness, it looks so manly with the knives slicing around everywhere, but we had a good time.
All right, what do we have here? Okay, I'll take a little piece.
Bacon wrapped steak.
Thank you. Yes,
Y'all can see my plate is piling up. Next, we had grilled
okay,
pineapple.
pineapple. Woo! Yes, I sure will. Thank you. Okay, pineapple. Woo!
Yeah, y'all. I was
Yes, I sure will.
I was hitting the wall trying to
Okay,
everything.
pineapple.
So here I have all right, and now lead is
YouTube famous people here. Start with this table right here, and then just go down. Everybody just wants to just real quick 10 seconds. Who you are, where you're from, and maybe you don't have to say your government name, but at least you know your YouTube name so that everybody might recognize you. Okay?
all right. So you all can see here. The food had started flowing. We were all enjoying the food. We were all networking amongst ourselves, getting up and talking. You can see the staff is coming in. They're sharing. Mona says it's all good, Maggie, no stress. Thank you all. Lead is basically saying we're going to do a round because we started and not everybody was there yet. So once the room was full, Lead basically said we're going to go around and everybody can introduce themselves and just kind of say who you are if you want to share your YouTube channel. We got Tracy. She says those rolls are good. Oh, they were so good. Who do we have here? We have AV to the seventh power in the house. AV, I sent you a text, so let me know if that's okay or not. All right, so Lead is standing up, being a gracious host to all of us. So, sorry, it just defaults to low, what is it called, resolution, so you all can see. All right, so Lead was having a good time. I don't know if these are lamb chops or whatever it is. It's coming around. We're talking. We're introducing. You all get the idea. Vega says yum. Randy says yes. I only went to the salad bar once. You see what I mean, y'all? So pace yourself. I didn't look and see how much this costs, but pace yourself. If you get full on that soup and rice and salad, all this meat coming around, if you're a meatitarian, you'll get full and hit the wall. Oh, Afua is drooling. She says, good grief. Everybody is saying hello. Nothing wrong with being in the section. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Oh, so here comes another Joe with another carcass around. They're coming all front and back and everything. Sorry, that's MC Recovery next to me. Don't want y'all to get car sick. But you see, they have on this like gaucho. I don't know if it's Spanish or Latin type of attire with the belt and the wide pants. And they're holding these big skewers of meat and cutting them for you. What does Ron say? You met in the escape room. Oh, with 1 minute to spare. Ah, Luke Hazley, Brandon L. Jett is here, but he shall remain anonymous. Brandon did not want his identity revealed, but he was definitely here. I was next to MC Recovery. There's Randy. There's another hunk of meat on my left. There's MC Recovery with his camera on the table. They're cutting up the meat. We're all having a good time. And if you would like a different cut of meat, like well done or rare, it depends on what you tell them. They will cut off that cut for you. All right, so more food, more food. I'm trying to capture everything. Oh, that lady tried to walk past me with the bacon. I was like, wait a minute, ma'am, what is that? What is that?
Ooh, yes. That looks like candy bacon. Is that going right here?
Sorry, y'all, greedy. But she had one of the options. She had different plates. It would just place them on the table. And if you wanted more, you could get as much as you wanted. So this was bacon with spices and like brown sugar. And this was just part of the meats that were going on. What does KS say? You're going to the gym because the buffet is an attraction. AB said we had so much fun. Randy is smiling. Have fun at the gym. Brandon says, yes, Lead and Brandon arrived together. It was so good to see him in person, so warm and gracious and allowing us to descend on his city. And we did help Gail set up. There were gift bags. You're going to see all of that in another stream. But I'm sharing you all. I have permission to share my experience. So we had the bacon and I'm enjoying this is a good portion for me because I just wanted to see the texture and the brown sugar and the spice. So if you like sweet heat, that's what was going on here. It was so yummy. And then greedy. Maggie is enjoying it. Yeah, it was good. It was good. All right, now they're coming around with more meat on a skewer. I don't even know what it is at this point, y'all. I'm hitting the wall. Marie says those are nice gifts. What a thoughtful gift. Did I miss something? Oh, yes. Sorry, y'all. I'm so behind. Yes. Randy's gifts. Oh, Brandon says, Randy, thank you so much for the cake and gift. Randy made and brought butter rum cake. Oh my God. Y'all, I flew all the way with that thing back. I ate a few pieces. It was so good. So yes, Randy spoiled us. She brought gifts and I brought gifts as well. It's so nice to see people in person. Ron Alexander is saying hello and thank you. More meat. It just kept coming. What does Ron Alexander say? Thanks for helping set the weekend up, especially since you were running on 1 hour of sleep. Some people arrived Friday, some people arrived Saturday. AV was coast to coast. Happy to show support. Shout out to TLA. Randy is saying, you're welcome. Thank you so much. AV for the $20. She says, thank you for covering it. The sound is better. Yeah, I changed off of the, what is it? I had it on my camera before. So yes, you all can see meat, and more meat. All right, so now we have chicken. Now we have chicken coming through. I can't even remember what type of chicken it was, y'all. I'm hitting the wall just looking at it. Who do we have here? Mr. Option 1. Thank you so much for being here. I'm doing dining documentary of the TLA meetup. So I think this was brandy soaked chicken. I don't even know, y'all. It's so much. Again, 16 different cuts of meat. There you can see AV posting for pictures with Randy. I just keep putting it on.
I'll take a piece.
So you all can see everybody's taking pictures. There's our lovely AV up at the top with Randy. We're networking. Everywhere you look, there's meat. They put it in front of you. Would you like some? Sure, I'll take it and take a bite. So we're all having a good time, networking and making connections. And then I turned my card over. I hit the wall. Who do we have? DJ Crypto. Thank you DJ Cryo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Mr. Option One. You all are speaking to each other. Wonderful. All right, so we are wrapping up the meal portion. And again, you can see my little place card. Gail had all of these made. Brandon had all of these printed. AV and Gail did an excellent job. Fua says you have to drop, enjoy the remainder of the stream. Aw, thank you I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy it. Ooh. Yes, there was a mystery man there, but he wanted to, since he has said it, Brandon says he was to my right was Gail, and then to her right was Brandon, right across from Lead. But he has asked to remain anonymous. So there is the man of the hour. Now it's time for desserts. So they have cleared the meat off of the table, and now the staff is bringing in plates of desserts. Okay, so we had cheesecake, key lime pie, and chocolate cake. So they were just bringing this stuff in and setting it throughout the length of the table so you all could see what we had to choose from. It was so good.
I want to take a video. Here she goes. Ooh, what do we have here?
Here we have key lime pie, cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, and chocolate bringaleta.
Oh my gosh, looks so good. Thank you so much.
All right, Maggie, the capoeira is kicking in. What does Brandon say? Oh, you need the tailor. Oh, yes, for the suits. Everybody was networking and saying, where did you get that done? I love it. Luke Hazley says it looks good. Marie says, how do you eat this elegantly? So for the meat, of course, we talk about this in teachable moments. You cut with the right and then use the fork from the left to just go gently from the plate to the mouth. But yeah, this was a lot. And especially some of this stuff was family style. I know this photo did not come out clearly, but you all can see there's Eric Hall in the front and he did approve all of these. I'm just showing you all in the back. You can see the staff is just bringing plate after plate and just putting the desserts out. But yes, anytime you eat family style, you never eat from the community portion. You take a piece and put it on your plate and then eat from your plate. Randy says the garlic steak was fire. Okay, so she enjoyed that. I enjoyed the lamb. Here for the lamb, y'all. It was excellent. All right, so I'm going in for dessert. I know some of y'all have sweet tooth, so we were greedy. Just kind of, there was a plate for several of us to share. So I went in for some strawberry cheesecake. Maggie has a sweet tooth. So I wanted to get some of that, a little chocolate cake, and a little key lime pie. I'd love to know, for those of you all who like desserts, which one are you going for? Are you here for key lime pie? Are you here for strawberry cheesecake? Or are you here for chocolate cake? Brandon says, Lead ate half of the plate. Sorry, I didn't even get a hash brown. Okay, it was fried polenta. However, you can call it whatever you would like to, sir. I have been to Fogo with Lead before. We went to Fogo when he had his first Atlanta meetup. The review is on my page. It wasn't a live stream, so it's like 20 minutes you can get through it. I think Lead ate 3 desserts, or more than that, by himself. The man can eat. So Brandon didn't get any hash brown. So you can see there he is. Lead is having a great time. We're taking pictures. I love this picture of him. He's laughing. We're all having a great time. So yes, taking pictures next to the sign. There's Eric. He's cracking up. He was just really, really personable. and allowed us all to just enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. He's greeting people. You all know Bling Auntie. She's part of the mastermind. So we're just hugging it up and saying hello. So he was a gracious host, both him and Brandon Eljet, who I believe are introverts, were really, really kind and warm. Okay, now I'm going to pause here because I'm going to continue, but I'm just letting you all know that is the dinner portion. So I'm going to continue and get everything out. I haven't seen anything about Mastermind at 8. So you all can let me know if I should keep going or not. I'm going to keep going because we're here now. But if you remember from Lee's announcement, what he said is that we were going to eat at Fogo, and then the after party was at this rooftop bar called part of Hotel Indigo. So I'm just going to take this down for a second and show you all. So this was the hotel that I believe Gail stayed at, and they had a beautiful rooftop bar. So I'm going to show you the website, and then we'll go to the pictures. So sorry about the hash brown, Brandon. I'll have to make you some. No link for the mastermind. All right, y'all, we're going to keep going. I'm here now. We're going to keep going. E. Capone says the food was slamming. Okay, yes, you all are here. Those of you all that were there, I know Randy said she liked the garlic steak. I liked the lamb chops and the dessert. I want to know what you all like, or if you didn't go, what you would like. Let me get caught up on the chat. Randy says the cheese was dangerous. Y'all, that fried cheese drizzled with honey. Oh, you would love it in a grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, one of these days on a cheat day, y'all, I'm just going to have to make a grilled cheese. Oh my goodness. What does Brandon say? That cheese needed to be arrested. Torture on the waistline. E. Capone says he's ready to go back. Something tells me for future meetups, whether we're in Denver or Las Vegas, if lead has anything to do with it, we're going to Fogo. Yes, everybody's waistline was expanded or started expanded. Jurgen says it looks good. Brandon says oh yes, you all are talking to each other. Absolutely. Centennial G says you need to watch Martin when Gina was tempting him with the buffet. Great presentation of food. Tracy says the lamb was really good. That was my favorite. I love the lamb. Oh, Brandon says the lamb chops were incredible. Who do we have here? Mickey and her. Thank you for coming through. Tracy says, Centennial G, that was a funny episode. Brandon says, I have video. He did break dance. MC Recovery was pop locking it at the ripe old age of, I don't know. Y'all know I'm 47. I suspect he's older than me. Mama's biscuits. Oh my gosh. Laid back atmosphere. Everybody saying hello. Lisa says she was so full she skipped dessert. I didn't. I wanted the sweets. I skipped the salad bar. Clearly, I have a problem. Randy was here for that bacon. Did y'all see that candy bacon? That candy pepper bacon? Mama's biscuits. What does Brandon say? Maggie, my godson and his dad destroyed their rum cake. You got only 2 slices. I ended up giving mine away. I carried it all the way on the plane. It was so good. You're here for the cheesecake. It was so good. Oh my God, y'all are talking about the chocolate cake. That was slamming too. Oh my goodness. E. Capone says San Diego was a whole nother state compared to LA. MC Recovery, you're here. Yes, you all, please check out MC Recovery. He has a whole photo album, which will be revealed at a later date. You saw 2 of the pictures, the picture of me and Lead and the me and the Wise. So thank you so much, MC Recovery. Everybody saying hello, hello, hello. You signed up for vacations. Okay. The key lime pie was great. Honestly, you all, it's hard for me to choose. It was so many flavors, chocolate, key lime, and cheesecake, but I pushed through. MC Recovery in the building. Yes. So the professional pictures are forthcoming. You will see them. Ooh, Lisa says, I enjoyed that grilled pineapple with a hint of cinnamon. That sounds yummy. MC Recovery was there taking pictures, and your hand eating the bourbon chicken. Condemia's in the building. Condemia was there. You all will see pictures of me and him. We're only at the halfway point. I'm just trying to get caught up on the chat. We got and Alan in the house, and Alan was there. She had a great time. She says, I'm here for the cheesecake. Yes. And Alan was there. We're coming up on the rooftop bar, so you all are going to see that. Yes, MC Recovery did dance. I did get a little video of that. Okay, you all can connect with each other. Looking conservative, suited and booted, pop locking. All right. I've made it through the chat. We're caught up. So let me show you all the website to the hotel, and then we're going to go to the pictures. Okay. So let me share you all. This is just how I do my documentary so you all can see. All right. So let me scroll up. So after dinner, we went to this place called Hotel Indigo. Let me take down the chat. All right, Hotel Indigo. And you can see here it's in the middle of the city, or I'm calling it the middle of the city, but beautiful skyline view. I don't know what this is. I think, Brandon, you all told me, but something over here, some type of stadium. I don't know. Is it the Padres? I'm not a sports person, but there's a stadium here. If you all saw lead attorney when he went live, either on locals or on Instagram, and you saw that skyline behind him, that's what you're going to see. All right, so let me just scroll down so you all can see the pictures from the website. So we were on our way to Hotel Indigo, and this is their website, and I will drop it in the chat. I always like to give you all the information. All right, so you can see here, this is the rooftop bar. They had fireplaces there, nice little seating. Okay, this is the bar. So you all can see. And Hotel Indigo. And beautiful lobby, all of that. All right, so now we're on our way. So let me explain what you're going to see next. So from Fogo de Chão to Hotel Indigo was maybe 2 blocks. So a lot of people were walking. However, it was cold because it was nighttime. And so they have these things in San Diego. They're like bicycles, electric bicycles. Think of if you've ever been in a city that has like the horse carriage type of thing, but they're electric bicycles. So I didn't want to walk. So I got Condemnia, Eric, and another gentleman. Come on, it's on me. Let's take the 5-minute bike ride to Hotel Indigo. So there's a driver, and he has these seats in the back, and it's lit up with lights, and it's very carnival-y, but we had a good time. Okay. Okay. It is the San Diego Pedro Stadium. Okay. Thank you. All right. So let me see. Maggie, I'm not going to ask you to put your photography link in the chat. Please check with Brandon and please check with AV. I do not want to get ahead of leadership. So please. All right. E. Capone says, when and where is the next meetup? Ask AV and Gail, but I will be there with bells on. Lead has said he wants to do one once per quarter, but I don't know yet. Yeah, so Brandon says you'll only meet him in person. You will not see pictures of Brandon L. Jett, but he was there and he was wonderful. Okay. What does Brandon say? Maggie, I had to go with Gail. Yeah. So y'all, I was living my fancy, footloose and fancy free life. I wanted to get my carriage before I turned into a pumpkin. But AV and Brandon, they stayed there to break everything down. I should have stayed. I didn't. Yes, my bike was bumping. Okay, so we're going to go. So you all have seen the hotel. Let me take that down. And now we're all coming out of the Fogo and we're all kind of on the street. It doesn't sound too good. Okay. So we're all there and okay, y'all. So this is the carriage. It's got a blanket. So embarrassing. Let me just come back. Let me give you guys a good view. So we've got the driver, we've got the blanket, we've got the music, and we're just tucked in there riding about 5 minutes down the road. So I will let you all hear and see. All right. Let me make sure you have have good quality, and you all can see our carriage right. Clearly, I'm not a real good videographer.
Another classic CD for y'all to vibe with. You're cooling on the corner with your fly.
There's a blanket.
Play this track.
Can I have a blanket?
Can I have the blanket? Okay, right. It was cold, y'all. I didn't really put two and two together that we were going to be out here in the elements. But yes, we were bumping. All right. So I took a few more videos. So yes, we were bumping West Side. Lisa says we were. Brandon saw me jamming. I had a good time. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. For those of you all that were introverts, it was a lot. I had a great time, but I understand. Okay. So we're going a couple blocks down, having a good time. So I'll let you all make sure you have good quality. And
Spend time out the hood, take their moms out the hood, hit my boys on the job. No more living hard, barbecues every day. Spend time out the hood.
sorry, y'all. I don't get out much. Okay, so we're having a good time. There's Maggie.
Thank you.
Getting a blanket.
I know, right? Lord,
I'm cold. Doing the most caparina, one and done. All right. So now we are approaching Hotel Indigo. So literally,
right here.
what is wrong with me?
That was nice.
California line.
Okay, y'all. We're having a good time. Yeah, Lisa says it was cold for the Florida girl. It was cold for the Georgia girl. Marie, did I Maggie roll? I had a good time. I was dancing, y'all, but it was cold. They did have a blanket, but it was a lot of fun. Yes, AV has all of the pictures. Again, you all, this is just my experience. There are so many more pictures that will be released when Lead wants them released, when Brandon wants them released. So this is what's been approved for me to show. Oh my gosh, it was training day. When in California, exactly, West Side. So lame. All right, so you all can see we're in our little bicycle made for two, and we're pulling up on Hotel Indigo. So maybe 5 minutes from the restaurant. I think most people walked it, but we did show up on our bicycle. Oh, sorry, y'all. All right, so then get out of the bicycle, and I paid the driver. If you all see these red, look at this, like you'll see it in the windows, like the red. I don't know, the arches. It is the bicycle that we were on. Brandon or Randy. I'm sure there's a name for them, but okay, I was having a good time. So you all can see our little. We even got the driver turned up. Okay, y'all. We were having a good time. So it was cold. So we took care of that. Now bring it down 1,000. We go inside the Hotel Indigo. There's our little caravan leaving. We're in the hotel lobby. Yes, this is a wholesome channel. Thank you all. So we get out of the cold, and our little jitney drives off. You can see him. Here, you can see a little bit. That's the little arches of our jitney. But now we are inside the Hotel Indigo lobby. Since we left Fogo kind of first, we arrived there and we're just kind of like warming up and having a good time. But beautiful hotel lobby. Maybe this is where I should have stayed and you all would have felt better about Maggie. All right. So we make it upstairs to the rooftop, and Randy was so sweet to get me a wine. So, like, I needed more libations, but enjoyed a wonderful wine. This is Randy. I have to say, doesn't she look so elegant? Look at this, you all. The neutral colors with the pointed boot, the white skirt, the natural tones, and the crossbody bag. Thank you so much, Randy. You looked beautiful. And thank you again for the wine and the gifts. All right, so we are now up on the rooftop. We're now up on the rooftop. You all saw from the website. So you're in the middle of the action. These might be hotels or apartments or whatever. So I did take a few videos up here so you all can see we're up here having a good time. There's that bar. Everybody's talking. Everybody's having a good time. This picture messed up, but I think it looks kind of cool. It's almost like artistic, but maybe I didn't have my camera right. But we're out enjoying a night in San Diego. People are continuing their chats and connections and all of that. All right. So now you all can see I'm just doing a pan around. You can see the outdoor fireplaces. We got the outdoor bar. We're all there. Everybody's talking. I think Randy brought a card game or some type of game. Everybody's having a good time. Yes, didn't Randy look beautiful? Yes, absolutely. So we're up on the roof. And then, of course, you know where to find the ladies. You know where to find the ladies. We were close to the fireplace because it was cold, y'all. You can see everybody's there in jacket and hoodies. Condemia was crushing them in the game sequence. Condemia was there and with me in the jitney. Hello, Living Out Loud, the podcast. Thank you so much for being here. So yes, I'm just showing you all up on the rooftop. Several fireplaces dispersed through. Okay. So then we had a good time on the rooftop, getting ready to leave, literally just coming on down and walking my way through so you all can see more of the lobby of the hotel. Beautiful. Don't clown me. There's nobody in there, but I always get a picture of, the ladies because some of us want to know. All right, so now we are wrapping up our evening, and the jitneys are there there's basically circling all throughout everything. So you can see here they're pulling up. So I'm waiting on my Uber. You can see down the road here is that Padres Stadium, and I'm waiting on my Uber to take me to my little guest house. So you all are talking about the games. Absolutely. Oh, y'all are gonna hook up in California. All right. All right. So I'm waiting on my Uber. Everybody is saying their goodbyes or doing whatever they're doing. So I'm just taking a little around the Hotel Indigo shot for you all so you can see. All right. Sorry, I just got a text from our fearless leader. Okay, so now my Uber has arrived. I'm getting ready to go. So this was day one. So you all remember the meetup was 2 days. So this was day one. We had Fogo, and then we had Hotel Indigo rooftop bar. A great time. Cold, but a great time. All right, so now I'm back at my Section 8 spot. So I'm just going to go through this, but I'm making a nice little beverage for myself. Living out loud, you say you're an introvert and you're living vicariously through me and my playback. Aw, thank you. I try, you all. I try. All right, so next morning, I'm making my snacks. You all have already seen all of this. I just take pictures of everything, made a nice little bagel with my coffee from my little quaint spot. Brandon L. Jett is giving us the muscle action. All right, so I'm enjoying my breakfast in my little nook and having a good time, eating a real bagel. All right, so it's day 2. I'm ironing my dress. I have another dress for day 2. This is the day that we're going to the meetup. So you all picked what you wanted me to wear, or at least my scholars did. Luke Hazel, you all are enjoying this. I appreciate that. Hello, Linda with the love notes. Thank you. All right, so I'm getting my dress ironed. And this was me for day 2. So I had on my Kate Spade dress with a little skinny belt, some boots. This is what I wore for day 2. All right, so you all have seen that. And you can see up here, it says guest house. So you can see this is behind, and you can see my cozy little eclectic nook. So I'm ready to take an Uber to the escape room. All right. All right, so we have that. All right, so now we arrive at this interesting place. Dungeons and Dragons, oh my. So you will see this thing we arrived at. So this is Sunday. We're supposed to be there at 10 a.m. So if you're into this kind of, I don't even know, medieval kind of theme, you will love it. Uh-oh, what does Brandon say? Aw, Maggie was protected when she left the hotel. Me, Condenia, and someone else was in the lobby. Yes, they waited for me. Absolutely. So they waited for me to get in my Uber and get home safe. I felt very safe and protected. I only walked the streets during the daytime. But yes, thank you so, so much. What does Marie say? There are a lot of introverts in the chat. Maggie makes going out look fun and engaging, not draining. It was a lot, and then also you all, because of the time change, we're on the East Coast, so you all can see, and there is our host. He's explaining to us what's about to happen with his red ponytail and his goatee. So we're in this escape room place. I meant to bring up the website, but basically they have different rooms with different themes, different levels of difficulty, and depending on what you choose, you're put in a room with about 10 of your closest friends and try to get your way out, work your way out. All right. There's lead attorney making sure everything is happening. Day 2, he went for the polo. He went from the polo hoodie to the sidekick hoodie, got the beanie, got the sneakers and the jeans. So lead was doing his thing, making sure. And then you asked for it. Here you go. MC recovery, getting down. So we're all getting ready to go into our escape rooms. You can see the signs there. I have another picture of that. MC Recovery is doing his thing. You all can see he's still got it. Pop locking with the best of them. Lead is like, all right, let's go on in there. Not steer walking. Condemnia says, I think she forgot, but when the Uber started pulling up, she jumped in mine first. I did. Sorry, y'all. I was about to pull off until the driver and Maggie realized something was off. So Condemnia and I got our Ubers crossed. Okay. A car pulled up and I just got in it because who else needs an Uber besides me? So wrong. And I realized I was in someone else's Uber. So sorry, Condemnia. I didn't forget. I just didn't want to remember. But yes. All right. So you all can see here, I know the glare is a little bit. Another thing that Gail and AV and Brandon had printed out, you all can see here. I'm going to zoom in so you can see the signs that were made up. A little bit creepy if you ask me, but there were basically poster boards that you can sign. This one says sign AV's feet. I'm not signing that, but they had markers so you could sign your name, sign TLA's wheelchair. So you can see we had a poster board of a wheelchair. Clearly, you all know he is not in a wheelchair, but we had that. And then I think this other one here says meetup, sign BLJ's skyline. All right, so you all can see there. Oh, there's my signature. Maggie had a blast and a little heart. So we all were signing, those of us who came. And that's all of the stuff that Gail and Brandon and AV had done to make it memorable. Yes, shout out to TLA. Absolutely. All right. All right, so the escape room We were not allowed to take pictures inside the escape room because each one has a different way of getting out, but they did have like a commemorative photo. So if anybody in this picture wants to identify themselves, you can. I will not dox you, but this is my team, and you can see me here. There's Maggie, and we made our way out. I have to say, I was not a fan of the escape room. It was dark and there were things like buzzing and blinking and moving. And it's a little bit of a phobia for me, but I was well protected and taken care of. So that was us leaving the escape room. Yes, here it is, the exitgame.com. So if anybody's interested, you can check them out. All right, so there's me and Condemnia. Having a great time at the escape room. And then as everybody exited their room, we all came out. There's TLA basically giving us the benediction. So I'll let you all hear it. There's MC Recovery, Hermisha. We did stay for a group picture. I think AV posted it, not sure, but I'm sure you all will see it.
Also, for the people in the mastermind, we'll be having a short mastermind session today from Cali time from 5 to 7.
Okay.
But yeah, so thank you guys all for coming out. Everybody clap it up.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me, y'all? I get excited. Now you know why I have to take my elegance and etiquette classes. Okay.
Who are these people?
All right. So that is the official end of the meetup. I did go out with the ladies to a seafood restaurant. So I'm continuing on, just showing you all everything, but that is the official end. Oh dear. MC Recovery wants you to know that he did a whole pop locking set before the tutting. All right. So there are more pictures of him breakdancing. I'm sure you all will see. So I'm on my way to the seafood restaurant. You can see the Ferrari dealership. I just like to take some pictures as we are going about. There's some San Diego landscapes that you all can see, BMW. It was a little overcast, but it was nice. We're making our way towards the pier. You can see the, what are they, palm trees. I'm sure Brandon knows where this is, but we're in the Uber on the way to the fish market. All right. And so I've already done a whole stream on my seafood experience at the fish market, but we did come here to eat. I had crab cakes. They were good. AV had oysters. We had dessert. We had a lot of food on day 2, and it was really, really good seafood. And then, of course, more dessert. So again, if you're interested in the fish house or fish market, I did a whole stream dining documentary on that. So we are out at the pier, San Diego. They have these military ships that are now like museums. So I just did a little spin around so you all can see where we were. You can buy tickets to go up on these ships. I believe Brandon said they're part-time museums. And if they're not museums, if they need to be used, they will actually go out to sea. Good evening, Aaron, Laura. Yes, we are done. Just about done here. And then I will drop all of the links in the chat so you all can have them. And again, I will drop my link in case anybody wants to chat. But let's see, what else did we have here? All right, so just giving you all a tour around the pier. So we're up on the waterfront. There's some trees. There's AV. We're having a good time. And then I took one last selfie so you all can see at the water. It was very nice. It was just very cold. So showing you all a little bit of where we are. And then that is it. You all know the ladies, the Wives Club. Thank you all. All right. So history was made at the meetup. So there is Hermisha, and there's Maggie, and there's AV, and there's Lisa. So Again, my newest channel, third channel, is for those of us who have been meeting, who met up in the Kevin Samuels Patreon and have a community of like-minded and marriage-minded women. You can check it out. Okay, you all. That is my recap from my experience. Now, what questions do you all have? The official recap is done, but you all had several questions about like my travel group, Airbnb, all of that. So I am going to be picking that up and putting it in the chat so you all have all of the information. But I am just going to be I am going to be pulling that up and waiting for you all if you have any questions. So the exit game, yes. Oh, you're welcome. Marie says thank you. This is the link to the exit game. If anybody wants to do your own escape room, that is the link for you. And I'll put it up on the screen. Oh, it looks like I'm posting it to every channel. Okay, good. So that's where we went for the exit game. So you all have that. What else did you all ask about my Airbnb? So let's pull that up and I know Condemnia asked about the actual price, but yes, thank you so much to BLJ. Thank you so much to Lead Attorney for hosting. Honestly, I am so grateful to him because of the community that he has created. We have all, connected on one way or another. You all know I'm forever grateful to Lead Attorney for saying, if you are over 35, you need to start a YouTube channel. And so I'm so glad that I did. All right, so let me pull up my Airbnb for you all so you all can see it for yourselves. And let me see the price. I think I said $131, but I'm just going to drop it in the chat. All right, so there is my Airbnb. So you can see. Oh, I'm sorry, $105 per night. Let me show you all. Share my screen since we're still here. The official recap is done. I'm here to do any questions you all had. I wanted to get through that, but this was the Airbnb that I stayed at in San Diego. So you can see here, I was in Peter's private guest house. Shout out to Peter. So you all can see here, and it was $105 a night. So I had a little apartment to myself. You all called it Section 8. So yeah, you all saw all of that. So this was my little guest house. You saw everything. All right. So you all asked about that. Let's take that down. I did. So Randy says, Maggie, did you see the kissing statue? I did, but I didn't take a picture of it. And I totally jacked up the story. But those of you all who remember the end of World War II, there was a serviceman who met his beautiful bride after the end of the war, and the confetti is falling, and he bent her over backwards and gave her a kiss. They have a huge statue of that at the pier or on the coast where that ship was, and I did see it. I don't think I took a picture of it. Let me go back and check, but I didn't take a picture of it. But yes, I did see it. What does Brandon say? Sorry, Maggie, I will not be on YouTube. I love building technology too much. Yeah, Brandon said, oh no, you will not have me plastered about. So we have to respect that. And I'm just so grateful that he allowed us to share what I did share. But yeah, let me just see if I saw. Okay. I'm just looking to see if the statue, and I'll pull up the San Diego statue so you all can see sailor statue. So you all know what Randy is talking about, the kissing statue. All right. Very close to where we were. I know, right? Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. But here's a good picture so you can see. Oh, here's an even better. All right. So Let me make sure you all can see. All right, so you saw where I was, that restaurant and that ship that was like the museum. You see this huge sailor kissing statue. This is the one that I meant from the end of World War II. I know, exactly. But this is the kissing statue. So there is this huge statue right there on the water where we were. And yes, I did see it, but I didn't take a picture of it. Next time when I go places, you all, I will make sure to take pictures of the landmarks. All right, so I gave you guys the Airbnb. I gave you all the exit game. I dropped the link for Fogo. What else? What else? You all asked about travel. So I am going to pull up my travel. So we are done with the lead attorney recap, but I know Marie and several of you all had questions about the travel group that I'm in. So I'm going to log in and just drop the link so you all can have everything. But I am part of a travel group. And if you have questions or you just want me to explain it, I'm happy to explain it. I just don't want to, drag on if people don't care. Let's see. Let me make sure I can log in. But yes, I know y'all are cutting up over there. Lead says he's at dinner, but tell everyone I said hey. He is having a birthday dinner, as he should, and I believe Lead will be streaming soon. And there are some things from the meetup that he wanted to keep for his own reveal. So you all will see that. You all will see that. Let me see if I can pull this up for you. Yes, you all are laughing. So the company, I'm just vamping for time, y'all. I'm trying to get logged in so you can see. The company that I travel with is called EF Tours, and they are an education first is what the EF stands for. And oh gosh, I've been doing this with the kids. I like to take one vacation per year. Oh my gosh, let me just find it. I used to take one vacation per year with the kids and then another vacation myself. Yes, you all are saying hello. Um, and I like to expose the kids to the world, but these days, yeah, we're not doing that. Oh, it's Go Ahead. Okay, let me log on, y'all. EF, Go Ahead Tours. So it's basically the way that it works is you pay one price and it's pretty much all inclusive. And they can put you, if you have it like that, you can just, pay the whole thing at once. But you usually know about a year or two out where the next destination is. And they can break it up in monthly payments. So it ends up being, all right, they've sent me a code. It ends up being about $100, per month, depending on where you go. Let me forward this to myself. So sorry, y'all. Let me get, how they do, they send you a code and you got to do all this stuff. I'm just trying to get the link for you all. So what I like, it's a great way for a single person to travel with a group. It includes access. It includes your, meals, your hotel, your flight. Depending on the destination, it's anywhere from like $2,000 to $5,000, depending on the duration and the destination. So I have gone to, Costa Rica, South Africa, all of these different places long before I had my YouTube channel. So I'm going to drop the links for you all. If Greece this summer or Egypt next summer is something you'd be interested in, then I will share. And I think that is all. Let's see. Thank you all for being here. I'm glad you enjoyed. I know my storytelling is a little bit around the way, but I love bringing you all on experiences with me. So this is what I do. Let's see what we've got coming up on my channel. So tomorrow, Sorry. So tomorrow is the Wives Club episode. Brandon wants to know what part of Greece. As soon as I get my login code, I'm going to log in and show it to you. But it's multiple places, and it's like usually these tours we travel within the tour. So let's say it's a 9-day tour in Italy. So this summer when I was in Italy, we started in Switzerland, Zurich, spent 2 nights there, and then it includes the coach bus to. We came to like Lake Como and with Florence. We spent a couple days there, and then we came to Tuscany, spent a couple days there, and then made our way to Rome. So these tours are how do you say? You travel the whole part of it. So I'm going to pull it up and show it to you guys. I don't know why it's taking a second. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. Oh, it won't let me. All right, just waiting. But I know I'm going to be in Santorini. I know there's we fly there and then there's either like a cruise while we're there or something like that. But I'm going to be in all of those places. So I'm very, very excited. You know what I can do? I forgot I could open it up here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to tell you about it. And if anybody wants to join, you can, if you're traveling with someone, you can travel as all right, finally it arrived. You can travel, share a room, or if you're traveling as a single person, you can pay a little bit of a premium for a single room. And I am doing that just because, at the end of the day, I like to come back and have my own space and all of that. So yeah, that's me. That's me. All right. So now I'm finally logged in. All right, you guys. What does Brandon say? If you sneak off and catch a ferry to Corfu, you'll thank me later. Okay, let's see. Where am I going? Let's take a look, y'all. I kind of put it on the payment plan and set it and forget it. So I don't really look at it until the time is getting closer. Uh-oh. Y'all, mastermind link just came through at 8:30. Are we doing? Okay. Let me give this to you all now, and then I guess we need to drop for mastermind. All right. Are we in here? Okay, so I'm logged in. Let me show you all where I'm going, and I'll drop the links for you. Manage my tours. Let's see where I'm going. So you can see the link here, EF Go Ahead Tours. I have 2 that are on the book. So this is where I'm going. So I'm going to give this to you all. So hopefully you all can see here. Okay. Thank you all. Check the Wives Club. Friday, let me give you all a quick update, and then I'm going to close with these tours because apparently we're doing mastermind. So tomorrow, thank you all for being here for this. Tomorrow, Friday, is the Wives Club, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk about relationship muscles. So thank you all so much for supporting. Saturday, I don't have a plan yet for my Saturday stream. I'll come up with something. I'll cook something. Let me know what y'all want. Brandon, let me know if you want hash browns. I got an idea. I'm thinking, I might be able to do a healthy hash brown. Sunday, I have another collab with Ray Max Kitchen and Grilling. So a soul food cooker. I have a collab with him. So thank you all so much. All right. So to close out, this is where I'm going. And you all can see the dates here. And I will drop the link. A week in Greece. So I'm going to Athens, Mykonos, and Santorini. So let me see if I drop the link. There's my tour overview. Let's see. So it's 9 days. You can see here, it's over 9 days in 5 different locations. So I'm going to drop this in the chat and you can tell me if you can access it. Hopefully you can access this without being logged in, and I'll give you guys the quick itinerary. So 128 days from my tour. Let's see. All right, I was trying to see the actual itinerary, tour overview. Okay. Anyway, let me go to the next one so you all can have it. Hopefully you're able to pull it up. And then next year, 2024, I'm going to Egypt. So let me give you all the link to the Egypt tour. Hopefully you're able to, I don't know if you're going to be able to. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can get this or if you have to be logged in. All right. All right, everyone. I'm trying to see if you have. Yeah, they include everything. I'm trying to. Itinerary. There it is, y'all. I'm sorry. I just set it and forget it. All right. Let me go over the Egypt itinerary and then I'm going to go over the Greece itinerary. Good night, Kia. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So here is your Egypt itinerary if you're interested. I couldn't find it. Oh, download PDF. So on June 3rd of next year, we're going to take an overnight flight to Cairo. And then I'm going to be in Giza. So we're going to move over to Giza. Dinner is included. We're going to do sightseeing of the sightseeing tour of the Great Pyramids. So we're going to see the Sphinx. We're going to see the Royal Graveyard, all of this stuff. And then we're going to move to Aswan. So they have the stuff that's included. And then, of course, oh, y'all can't see that, it's too small. Of course, they have the stuff that's extra. So I did add on the excursions. So you can see the meals are included. So you have some stuff that's included, some stuff that's on your own. I'm going to do this sunset. You can see I've already added on this sunset felucca ride. The way I think about it, if I'm all the way out there, I want to do everything. All right. So I'm going to do this boat ride and then we're going to take a Nile River cruise for 3 nights. So we're going to be on the type of boat that is basically like the type of boat that you sleep on, right? And you're basically going down the Nile like a cruise ship, like a little mini cruise ship. Okay. So I've added on another excursion. You can see here, we're going to go to the Abu Simbel. No idea what it is, but y'all will find out next year. And then on day 6, another sightseeing tour of a temple. And then day 7, another sightseeing tour of the Luxor. Ooh, the Luxor. That'll be cool. It includes all of this with an Egyptologist, all of this stuff. And then the last night, we're going to be in Cairo for the Valley of the Kings. And then fly home on day 9. Okay. So they have extra stuff if you want to do. So you all can kind of see that is my tour of Egypt 2024. So if anybody is interested in that, you absolutely can go. And let me see if I can give you, I was trying to get the PDF for you. All right. So hopefully that helps. And then let me give you your Greece details. What is Jurgen? Aaron Laura says it sounds awesome. Yeah, I've been doing this for years, you all. I used to take boys with me, but now I'm going alone. All right, so that was Egypt. Okay, so if anybody wants to go, it is June 3rd through June 11th, 2024, and it's 9 days. Okay, so we can look at the payment. I'm sure y'all want to know how much it costs. How much does it cost? It's probably $5,000, but you pay depending on when I think you book it with $100 deposit, and depending on when you put your deposit down, however many months are left, they break up the payment over that. So of course, the closer you go to paying it or to travel, it's going to be more expensive. All right, last one. Let's go to Greece so you all can see. Greece is this summer. So let me pull that up so you all can see it, and then I will give you your evening. So let's go June 11th through June 19th. It's not too late if anybody wants to go. Let me click over here on itinerary so you all can see where I'm going to be. All right. So first night from the US, the first night, overnight. Let me give you all this. All right. Let me take that down so you all can see. All right. All right, so we fly to Athens, Greece, the first day, and then I'm going to spend 2 nights in Athens, Greece. This is this summer, you all, and I'm going to stream for you every day. All right, so we arrive, we have dinner, we meet our tour director, and that is nice with these tours. We travel as a group, like a coach bus, and we have a tour director that stays with us the whole way. So you're never really alone. So it's a great experience. All right. So on day 3, we have a sightseeing tour of Athens, Greece. We'll see the Olympic Stadium, all of this stuff, the Temple of Zeus, Acropolis, the Parthenon, Temple of Nike. Who knew? You all know. You already know. You already know. Look at Maggie. You already know. They have a cooking class excursion, and I don't even like Greek food. But when in Rome, I'm doing it. So I booked an optional cooking class and dinner. So you all are going to hear all about that. And then I'm going to spend 2 nights in Mykonos. Okay. So Mykonos sightseeing tour. And I believe is Mykonos? No, Santorini is where they have all the white buildings. So I'm going to be in Mykonos. We'll do a walking tour. We'll see the little Venice and all of this interesting architecture, lots of pictures to come. And then I have a free day in Mykonos. So they'll give us breakfast and then send us on our way. An excursion in Delos. I have no idea what it is, but I added it on because I want to do everything. I told you, small town girl, big dreams. And then we move on to Santorini. So day 6, I'm taking a ferry to Santorini. You all know Santorini. You seen anybody gone to Greece and they have those pictures with those white things and the blue sea? That is Santorini. I will be there. I need to get a dress all that has the flowiness so I can get a nice picture of me made in Santorini. Night is the goddess of races, hence the shoe. I didn't know that. Did you all know? I did not know that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, all right, so let's wrap this up so you all can see. Let's go back. And this is this summer. If anybody wants to travel with me, I think I dropped the link so you can book your tour if you want to go. So, of course, he has booked a winery visit and tasting. Of course, I want to go. So you can see the stuff that's included and you can see the stuff that's extra. So I added everything on. I want to go. And then another site tour of Santorini. And I've booked this, a Santorini Caldera cruise and dinner. So you all can see the picture here. You know Greece and Santorini. So I'm going to be here. Maggie's going to be there. Yes, you're going to your son's basketball game. Thank you so much, MC Recover, our break dancer. Thank you. Thank you. So yes, I will be there. We're going to see Mount Prophitis, Akatari. Y'all, I don't know. I just want to go. And then another night in Athens, Greece for breakfast and a farewell dinner. And then we fly home on day 9. Okay. So hopefully I dropped the link. You all can see. You have the dates there. So this summer, I'm going to be in Greece. Next summer, I'm going to be in Egypt. And God willing, as long as I'm healthy and able to travel, every year it's a different destination. So I absolutely love it. Marie says, get my Marilyn Monroe skirt blowing in the wind. Oh my gosh. Yes. I got to find a flowy skirt to have a beautiful moment. So thank you all so much. I have given you a lot. I know it was a lot. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had so much fun recapping. You saw everything from the Lead Attorney Meetup from my experience. I've given you all the Airbnb links, the travel links. If I'm missing anything, let me know, inbox me. And I'll see you all tomorrow on the Wives Club. Please check out my channel, The Wives Club, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All right. And happy birthday, Lead Attorney. Thank you so much for creating this space. You all know I'm a proud student of Lead Attorney. I'm glad you all enjoyed. And thank you to the stream sponsor, Real Bravado Network, for coming through with the heavy hands. I really, really appreciate it.